Excuse me. We're good?
Yes.
All right.
We're live.
Interesting. I don't want to do that. Thank you. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 5th day of the week. 5th show of the week, I think, right?
Yes.
Christ. You do it all the time.
Thank you, Kirk.
What?
I said thank you, Kirk, for 5 shows.
Why do you have your jacket on?
I think it's very cold in here.
Were you guys talking to Colleen? I heard Colleen's voice. Were you playing sound of him or something?
Just some sound, yeah.
Some sound for this morning.
Okay. Fantastic.
I think they miss him.
What?
I think they miss him.
No, Montante was on. That's why.
Why do you sound? Your mic sounds. Let me hear you.
Hi, Kirk.
No,
It's
you're
me,
okay.
Andy Mayo.
No, you're okay. Well, Montante was on what?
Montante was on the hits this morning.
What a loser.
He's making the rounds.
What a fucking loser.
He was on PAP, too.
Is he good there? I mean, hopefully he's good somewhere. Jesus. He stunk yesterday. No, I'm kidding. He was fine.
Yep, yeah.
Andy Mayo's here. John from Scranton is here. Coleman is here. And Gus is here. So we wrap up this week. 5 shows. I used to all the time. I can't believe it.
Intern Josh as well.
Oh, intern Josh.
He's back here with
I thought he
us.
wasn't going to be here.
He's
Did he
here.
show up on his own?
No, he said Fridays he's available to come in. He's helping out today.
He's a big
Okay,
boy.
there's 6 people here?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys... Didn't you say you were all set with
Yeah, I
Josh
thought we were
the
done
other
with
day?
Josh. What happened?
Sorry,
Hey,
Josh.
he's been very committed, and he was willing
To
to
what?
come in.
You say he's not doing anything.
He's clipping. Live clipping currently.
Okay, fantastic. That's going to be huge for the show.
Yes.
If Josh, who doesn't listen to the show, clipping. You drive from Scranton this morning?
I drove overnight to get here.
Just going to turn around after this?
I had my girlfriend go with me. We're gonna go shopping on
Where's
the way
she?
back.
She's not here, is she?
I handed her some hundreds to go shopping.
Oh, good. There you go. There you go. What do we have going on? What's new? I'm sure Mayo has a million notes and questions, I would think.
He has
Thank
them
you.
typed out.
You have them typed out?
Gus was kind enough to print them for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep.
You have a laser.
Why do you have
jet
that look
here.
on your face, Gus?
I mean, it's always the look on my face, I guess.
Resting Gus face.
What do you have? We'll get to all the stuff we have to get to at some point. But go ahead, just humor us with a few questions or thoughts.
Oh, start with me? Mm-hmm. I've got questions. I got a lot of
What
questions
would be
for
the point of
Coleman.
that zipper on your jacket?
Ammo.
Yeah. What do you use that for anything?
Yeah, sometimes I've got this thing. It's got business cards in it.
What is that?
It's a little business card holder. So that fits right in there.
Oh my god.
Other than that, I don't really know what the purpose
Seems like it fits
is.
in your pocket,
I would.
in your pants as well. Though.
Yeah, but I need to have a purpose for the
So if somebody
pocket.
goes up to you, you just zip that right out and should give me your business card.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really impressive. Yeah, it's really impressive.
Damn, you're hired.
What kind of jacket is that?
I don't know.
I kind of like it though.
Looks like it's a little tight. No,
It was no.
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 Okay.
No, I'm slimming down.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I took your advice, Kirk. You said if you
No,
want
I'm sure I gave you different advice at some point.
Well, you gave it to everybody.
Why don't you follow the advice I gave you like 3 years ago, so I can just go home
You jumped in front of
and
the
go to
bus.
sleep? What advice was that?
You said if you want to start running,
Mm-hmm.
just do what you can. So I've been incorporating walks. So then last week I was like, all right, I'll try to just run for 5 minutes in a 30-minute walk.
Sure.
And now this
how it
week I've been
starts.
doing 10 minutes.
That's how it
just
starts. You've been doing
building
a
on.
marathon before. I'm serious. Before you know, it's
I'll
how
do
this is how-
the Kirk Minahan 5K or
Yeah,
whatever we're
yeah.
gonna
Well, I'm
work
sure
on.
you'll have many criticisms of that event.
No, nope.
That is a for-profit event, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's money's going to me.
Will you at the last minute, like Steve did, open it up to everybody, including those who didn't pay?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See, that's
It was
everyone's like, oh,
5
Mayo
years
was
ago.
critical of
I
the
don't,
5K.
but I don't even know. I don't remember what it was. I remember I'm running in Chelmsford. It was very nice. The people were nice. I remember an old woman fell down, and Jerry's uncle got mad at me. That's all I remember from it. And COVID was going on, and yeah, we had a bunch of nice people there. And Tucker Carlson did something.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, go
Beautiful
ahead.
event.
Let's move ahead to the present
Okay.
time, please.
I did have a lot of questions for Coleman.
Sure.
Like to get to know Coleman better.
Sure.
You want to start with that?
You can start any way you'd like.
Okay.
I would hope Coleman will give up this pretending he's middle class. Though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I have people messaging me, like the town he's from. I'm not going to get specific about things people are messaging me, but very specific. This guy
whatever.
is not. Well, you said it, not me. You said you were middle class.
And then yesterday I clarified and said upper middle class.
Would you like to clarify again?
No, I don't think
Lower
I'm
upper
rich.
class?
Lower
Yeah,
upper
I'm
class.
thinking I'm getting more of a lower high class.
Maybe.
Lower higher class.
Hey, it shifts,
Lower upper
shifts
class.
all the time, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself like insanely rich though.
If
What
you were on the
does-
Titanic,
what kind of car does your dad drive?
He drives a Volvo. as
Your
well as I
mom?
do.
There's a Volvo parked outside.
That's mine, but
Paid for that himself, I'm sure.
As an upper middle
on,
class
guys.
guy, I've never
mean,
gone to Aruba
No?
once in my life.
I don't know if I grew up upper middle class or not. I don't know what that is. Probably.
to be honest, I don't really know either. It sounds right, but
I mean, I grew up with money, but not like money.
I think
That's
that's,
what-
like
that's-
your
I think that's
family
where
has
I'm
a
at, though.
business and they're doing well. That's kind of like upper middle class. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like you go to
Like, is that
Disney every
me?
year, no
Yeah,
problem.
I would say you're upper middle class.
Okay.
Actually,
I think
you're
we like
kind of rich.
trended up. Like we consistently moved to a bigger house throughout my life.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Coleman, if you never worked a day in your life, would you be all set?
No, I don't think so.
Because Kirk, you would, right? You've famously said that. Is that an exaggeration or
No, I mean, I guess now maybe, but even the inherit.
I don't know. It's always just been instilled to like
no.
work.
I mean, I've
for my
made a lot of
family.
money too, so I don't think I probably had to work at some point. I
Yeah.
think I would. Yeah, I wouldn't be able not to.
one of my questions for Coleman is along these lines. What's the biggest Christmas or birthday gift you ever got from your parents?
That's a good question. That's a good question, man.
Right?
Yeah, it's important. I know.
It'll be very telling.
I don't even really know though. It wouldn't be anything
Well, he
crazy.
gave you
like,
that Volvo, right?
like
Well, you didn't buy it yourself.
I think it was more of like maybe like a
Hand me down.
graduation type
What's
deal.
called? It's called a gift.
But it was also like it was a very inexpensive car that my dad was able to get.
Did he give you your second
What
car?
are you talking about? What did he make some sort of deal? Was he? Like,
I think it was like through his company or something. Like someone he knew someone that like
Was it
wasn't
new or
using
used?
it. It was used,
Used.
but like
Gotcha,
barely
gotcha.
used. Yeah.
Gotcha.
His
Gotcha.
small mom and pop pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
Pfizer?
It's unbelievable.
No.
Papa Pfizer?
This is unbelievable.
Sackler.
He's a hardcore right winger
Pfizer.
too. He's anti-vaccine Coleman, and his family's making money off it. It's unbelievable.
Not hard right wing.
Yeah, hard right wing.
No,
Oh, my God.
middle of the line, moderately right.
What
about right.
else?
What's your favorite movie, Coleman?
Movie. It's tough for me because I feel like I have different ones for different settings, but like I like Kill Bill 1.
Coleman's a movie guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's
going
not a bad
tonight.
pick either.
Killers
Are
of
you
the
going
Flower Moon.
tonight?
Yeah.
Who you going?
IMAX.
You're broing it out?
Sam, who I mentioned before, he's
Sam,
going.
sure, yeah.
He got his ticket before me though, so we're separate seats, which is nice. Get to kind of take it in on my own.
Yeah, you sort of inhale it. Which one are you going to?
The Boston Commons. 19.
Oh, the AMC there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good theater.
Yeah.
If you go to the movies with if you go with your brother or something, do you
I've been with my
sit?
brother,
Do you
yep.
sit with him? Like next to him?
Usually we have the seat between us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how I would
I
handle
don't
it
want people
as
think
well.
we're gay. You know, we're fucking each other.
Those two gay guys.
Yeah, homos. No, I just like a little bit of room though. I mean, I don't like
Yeah.
a crowded. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. No, but in the world of stadium seating, it's different now too.
True.
If you have your own, like it's plenty of room there. I think. I don't know. How about you guys?
What, favorite movie or the movie theater experience? Because
You got it. What else is going on?
All right.
speaking of Killers of the Flower Moon, Stephen Cheah and Jersey Jerry went to go see it.
I was on a text thread with Rico Bosco and Jeff D. Lowe about this. My friend Jeff D. Lowe about this, about their opinion of the film. I didn't think. I mean, I love Jerry, but like I wouldn't want those guys to like that movie. They're idiots.
It's like due to be an amazing movie now. The
yeah,
fact that
do
they
you
put
think
this
Jersey
out.
Jerry is gonna? Well, God, let me hear it.
All right, just got out of Killers of the Flower Moon. My guy Jersey Jerry. Horrible. This movie is 3 hours and 45 minutes. Could have been 2 hours less. Wasn't particularly interesting. There's some plot lines that are okay.
Cheah is Cheah is one of those guys who literally is a content zero.
He is.
Like he's just like Dan Katz woke up one day like Willy Wonka. You know, he's got his little Wonkaville in Chicago, and he's just one of these idiots who's like he just kind of amuses me occasionally, but then sometimes he's gonna put him in the corner, and then once he wants to play with that toy, he'll play with that toy. Like that's it. Like he's a 0.0.
He started off as a business guy too, and they
Yeah, it
brought
was a
him to
trap.
content.
They used to give, one time I did a 58-second read for a commercial and he got mad. He's a treat. That's what he should be doing. He's timing commercial reads. That's what he should be doing. He's a 0. He's a loss to the company. It's because Dan's a nice guy. I think he gives these guys, not Jerry. Jerry's legitimately a good content guy.
Yeah.
But Cheah is just a. If I'm Portnoy, I think he doesn't want to mess with Dan's world, and I respect that. But like, I would be like, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Get the fuck out of here. This guy moved to Chicago to give us that? Am I wrong?
No.
Way too long. And the ending to the movie, I think they were trying to make a 5-hour movie. One of the weirder endings you'll see, just the way they try to put a bow on everything.
Jake Marsh is Sam Kinison compared to fucking Stephen Cheah. It's like another guy who Dan should just go in and shoot between the eyes. He should walk in and say it's kill somebody Friday, kill Friday. And just like Montante himself, get a fucking baseball bat and bash this guy's fucking
That was
brains
wild.
in. You got arrested last night.
Did he? Good.
I kind of tried to steer away from that because it actually made me semi-nervous for Montante. I was like, you're going to fucking go to jail for
Yeah,
this.
it's insane.
Like, I understand this, that was not his. I don't know that. 'Cause I'm not in that fantasy league. I don't know Montante really that well as a person. I don't think he's being serious, but I was also like, maybe he is being serious. Like, fucking leave me alone. I know I can get like that sometimes.
It is a wild threat to throw out there to someone he claimed he didn't even really know.
Well, then he
that
doubled
well.
down after he's like, what did he say? What kind of bat he was going to use?
Easton or Slugger.
Yeah, I'm like, Montante, leave him alone.
That Omaha Gold.
But I guess not, if he's calling in the hits, I guess he's not arrested. He's
No.
arrested for that.
And he
That was
on,
his one phone call.
Well, he was on Beyond Average,
true.
and
That'd be funny.
apparently they're trying to save the league now.
You what?
He was on Beyond Average this morning.
Jesus.
And he,
The
Like,
media
I don't want to have him
took-
on. I don't want to have. I don't. It just makes you sound like a dick. I don't want him on if he's going to do all these different shows. Like, it loses its luster to me.
In Montante's defense,
Here we go. The Minuteman Circle Jerk
no.
Defense Fund.
Oh, believe me, I would love to bury him, but Mick called him. It sounded unplanned. It wasn't like Montante was the guest for the episode.
Yeah, I started listening to that when I was running this morning.
I listened to it.
They started. The other guy is so boring. He started talking about golf. I literally turned it off and I put on an old podcast about 1988 Billboard music charts for an hour. I was happy as can be. The guy's like, yeah, man, I shot like a 41, and then I made a par, and then the other guys. I was like, I'm all set. I think we're good here. Like, this guy likes my show. Jesus, that's depressing to me.
He this morning, the other guy with Mick,
That's what I'm saying.
He was like, why don't they just have a simpler rating system for movies? And he essentially just. His idea for it is exactly the rating
exactly what
system
exists?
that we have now. Yeah, he's like, the cutoff should be 12 or 13.
You listened to that whole thing?
I did. I mean, I figured it might come up today. I felt like I had to.
What's going to come up?
It came
The
up.
rating system?
BAP came up, and I knew. I was able to contribute to the conversation.
So.
Just prepping, putting the work in, grinding.
What?
oh, that's
What?
What was that?
it's like you were about to say something.
What was that?
I was not. No.
Let me hear that sound again.
That
What were we going to say?
we have a call coming in soon. We have a gift has been bought by someone, and they want to call in and present the gift via the phone.
What?
Weird.
Present the gift via the phone?
There is someone who has a gift for
who-
one
who-
of the in-studio guests.
Who? Oh, I got you. Is that person calling from California?
I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's in California or Shirt's
Here he
in
is now.
California.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
It's fine.
All natural setup there from Augustus.
He's a pro.
Yeah, really good. I figured I'd send some stuff in. I got, my buddy John from Scranton.
Uh-huh.
Maybe, not on the best terms with my guy Andy there, looking good, looking real trim, like the pocket, like the zipper.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
But I wanted to send some stuff in this morning, just Friday, long week, did the extra show after that fucking debacle from John Rich last week.
It was bad.
I
Wow.
I brought donuts in
donuts.
too.
I got one for the whole room, and I got one specific box just for Andy.
What is that? Let me see.
Well done, Jeff.
I made sure all the frosting was off. I don't want any. Can't risk it being fresh, not fresh. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Jeff, you want to know why I'm good at making fun of you in a way that triggers you?
Oh, yeah.
ahead,
Take us
Andy.
behind the curtain. You're such a master. You're such a mastermind.
Got me already.
I think it's because we're a lot alike, Jeff.
I could say you're not.
Look,
I would
Andy-
never spend time with you socially.
No,
ever.
no.
Never.
I think it is.
As someone who is self-admittedly, I love getting in the mud, replying to everyone.
That is true.
I currently despise you. In a
I
year,
know.
if you and I were friends, it would be the least surprising thing in the
I
world.
hope. Don't say that.
Jeff,
Don't say that.
do you
Don't say
see
that.
do you see the irony though in saying you're fine with people making fun of your deceased father, which I don't think I've ever done, but then I make fun of your little perpetual motion machine, and that's crossing the line.
But where you were wrong, and I think I told you this, was like you could say whatever you want about Jeff, but like you think like Amanda Dobbins would ever do a video like the one that Sacco or the one that Jeff did before the Portland show when I said I was going to kill myself.
no.
He was making jokes like that. A Ringer employee would never do that.
Sure,
That's inappropriate.
I think the Ringer thing is what got me.
And I'm
more
all
out of
for
it.
it. Jeff should be doxing you.
Jeff,
I am
I'm
all for
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said you
Yeah.
could work for one of the biggest podcast
That's not.
companies in the
That's not
world.
what you meant. That's
No,
not what you
don't
meant. That's not what.
defend
That
that.
was. That was.
Jeff, you at times
that was-
talk like I listen to Ringer podcasts. You talk like
Is that a compliment or a put down? In all honesty, are you being complimentary or are you being critical of him when you say that?
It's a compliment
You're
that I
lying.
knew.
You're-
That I knew.
Come on. No,
You're a
stop.
fucking phony. You're a
This-
fucking
this-
phony. You're a fat
No.
fucking.
I said it to bother him, but
Eat
it
a
is a
donut.
compliment.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You don't mean it as a compliment.
You don't, Jeff. You would be surprised if Jeff was ever at the Ringer.
Yes, at this point, well, he was a barstool.
I guess
that's a
I
downgrade.
genuinely could. I thought like 5
such a
years from now,
phony.
maybe he wants to.
You're not. This is not Andrew
I
Augustus
left.
in the
I
Minute
left
top
the
50. You're not gonna
mainstream
bully
world
me.
to go work at Barstool.
Yeah, the guy was.
I left that world.
He was on ABC.
ABC.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I knew you worked
Do
for
some
Good Morning
legwork,
America,
maybe.
right?
Well, what network is that on?
ABC.
You got it.
Pretty big network.
Yeah. Now go eat those donuts.
No, wait, Jeff.
Oh, go ahead. What?
Jeff likes the Princess Bride.
Great.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're a lot alike.
That makes you a like.
One movie.
Yeah.
See that 1 year, Jeff. One more
You know
year.
what? We'll have it one day.
Gus, do you like
one day.
Gus? Do you like the Godfather?
Love it.
Oh, we're really alike. Me and
Princess Bride
because we both like
Princess
the
Bride is
Godfather.
polarizing, and Jeff and
You
I
make it
are on
out
the
like
same
it's
side.
like you make it out like this. Everybody likes the Princess Bride.
No, you guys made fun of me for it.
Yeah, you watch it alone. That's creepy. You're a creep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jeff, thank you. I can't eat these, not because they've been spit on and chewed up, but I can't consume the gluten.
If they were spit on or chewed up, that was an Augustus audible. I did not.
That's disgusting.
They
He
were not
licked
chewed
that.
up at all.
I don't think he did that. Though.
What
I don't
happened to
think he
this
did that.
frosting?
He licked it. He
Gus,
licked
is this how they gave it to you at Dunkin' Donuts?
Jeff asked
I
for
picked
no
them up.
frosting.
That's how they did it.
No, I just wanted to make. Again, I don't
Oh,
want
no
you to
frosting?
have.
Yeah.
And
No
this is what they
frosting
did for you?
Yeah,
in
that's
case
how it
it's
comes.
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh.
In case it's we can't risk it not being fresh or fresh. So I just want to make sure you had no frosting. You know.
The guy, just be grateful, would you please?
Jeff, I still think
One time.
you're fibbing on the Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
Fresh donuts.
Well, you know,
Fresh
you
frosting.
me. I'll
fresh,
bring
good
I'll
time.
bring the booklet. I'll bring the booklet for my Princess Bride criterion. We'll read it over at Donut in Bristol. We'll bring Iowa Minute.
I would love nothing more, you
It'll be a good
piece of
time.
shit.
All right, goodbye.
You
See you
stupid
later.
bitch.
See you later. There you go. You put the donuts down.
Thank you. Here, John. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
Who got the donuts?
Jeff.
Let me say who picked them up.
I got 'em.
You got them. It's very nice.
I brought donuts for real. I also brought bagels, and I brought sesame and everything because
Why?
I heard you guys say this week those were the preferences in the room, so I made sure that's what I
there
got.
and graze. Like,
I don't know. These guys haven't been paid yet. I figured,
why.
we'll give them some
kids.
donuts and bagels.
They're getting paid today, I
Happy to
think,
be
right?
here.
Here's $20. Go get something.
You guys are getting paid today?
You think Coleman is wanting for any money or food?
No.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm all good. Don't worry.
Coleman's gonna give Gus money later.
Give Gus all the food.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on?
So we have the Abel pod from yesterday.
Okay.
Just some wild takes throughout.
I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna bring that word back. I am dancing around that.
Oh
thing.
well,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
drop it a couple times here.
Do they? I mean,
during
it's
the show.
a solid word.
I think all words are on their way back.
Yeah,
Everyone's ready.
I don't mean it doesn't mean what people think it means either.
Yes,
No, don't
if
be
it's a word that people have been called whilst being beaten to death throughout history, probably good to move on from it, right?
no. Not really. What if you call somebody an asshole while you're doing it?
No, I don't think.
Don't think anybody's ever said you're a fucking asshole while you're beating the shit out
I
and
saw
killing
it.
them?
If there was a way to look at the data,
Hold
of
on.
insults
Hold on.
used
No.
whilst
You
beating
said
someone to death.
You said anytime he's been beaten. Do you think anybody's ever called somebody a fucking asshole while they're beating them to death?
Sure.
All right, so we're good. So that's
No,
gone.
but
Gotcha.
I bet the pie chart of number of times
I
people
don't.
were called an
I don't.
asshole while being
I
beaten to
don't.
death versus other words.
I don't know if
I
that's
bet the
true.
asshole slice would be smaller.
I don't think so. Of course, I'm not going to bring that word back.
Well, I'm gonna
It's a
find- I
fucking-
bet there's
it's a
gotta be
fucking
studies
joke,
out
you
there
idiot.
on
Go
it.
ahead. This is the Abel brothers.
Yes. So we do have them going at Gay Pat, as they say, and they drop that
As
a
who
couple
says?
times. Back in the day, old Barson.
They
I
don't
still
put it
call
that
him
way.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he is? He doesn't call himself that anymore?
I think he's more so just Barstool.
The other guy hates me, I think, Joey.
Joey's great.
I know, but I don't think he I don't know. He was kind of very kind of dickish to me.
I feel like you guys would get
A
along. really
sneaky
well.
conservative, very conservative.
Yeah.
I learned that
I
yesterday
think
on the
he's
Dustin.
he's
Joey
funny
Canasta?
though.
Yes.
He's funny. Joey's funny.
I get the joke.
I thought you guys were AC pals.
I think we're briefed on the joke. We get it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we could start there or just right off the top. There's,
me hear it.
There's a lot of stuff.
So what it sounds like?
The entire time.
Really?
Yes.
And like I love how they're always like, "Oh, you guys are nobody," yada yada yada. Meanwhile, it's like, dude, I literally don't know who 4 out of the 5 people talking about me are. I know it's Kirk because we've met him previously, but did I know Kirk prior to meeting him the first time? Absolutely not. But I do know Kirk and would admit to knowing Kirk and admit to meeting Kirk. But
thank you.
But I mean, what can Kirk do for the Abel brothers? That's not good.
He's not wrong.
I mean, where was Kirk Minahan when we were getting signed to be announcers for Chill Sports or building a brand everywhere else?
I wasn't around. He's not wrong.
Jump on the bandwagon all of a sudden, but I guess the Minahan show probably needs.
What does that sound? What is that?
I'm assuming they're just on a phone recording in the car.
Oh, okay. It sounds. Dude, I thought you got one to call in today.
We can get that set up right now.
Yeah, let's just talk to him. I don't want to listen to that terrible podcast. Which one is this? Sheldon?
We'll get both of them.
Both of them.
Is there a Sheldon?
Spencer
and Zach.
Zach. Which one likes us?
Zach, I think, is the more friendly of the two to you.
Let's get the Abel brothers on the phone.
Awesome.
I don't know the purpose of it really, but why not do it? I think I can manage these guys. I think I can get these guys. They've never won a fight, right?
I think one of them may have won.
Okay. Well, we can get this done.
I also can't tell because even when they do lose, they claim they won.
Yeah,
which is electric, honestly.
Yeah, because there was the picture of one of them with the belt for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a picture of it. It's him with the rough and rowdy belt, like he did win, but
well, let's see what happens. It's very nice of Jeff.
Yeah.
He cares.
Bad job by Duncan, though. If that's what they do when you ask for no frosting, those things are covered in it.
But don't they already have frosting on them?
That's because Jeff's a liar.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
This is Spencer.
Spencer, it's Kirk Minahan. How are you?
What's up, Kirk?
What are you doing this fine day? What do you do for a living? I'd be curious to know.
I'm working right now. I'm actually a mailman, so I'm out here walking in the rain. Kirk.
I like that. I respect that. I respect that. So where are we at? So the other day, your name came up somehow. I forget how, Coleman. Do you remember or no?
I think we were talking about Shizat and You're the Rat, and we said we'd rather a documentary of you guys.
Yeah, I was saying I liked you guys. I met you guys. And if you needed me, if you ever needed me, I'm not saying you needed me. If you did, I'd be happy to manage you and be your mouthpiece. But then you guys got very angry and very combative. I'm not sure what happened. I like you guys.
No, it's all right, Kirk. I'll teach you the lesson, though. Well, Kirk, first off, let me start off by saying we actually do like Kirk. He's a good guy. Like, we did meet him in Huntington.
Well, this actually is Kirk you're talking to.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I apologize. I'm learning. You
know what happened, Kirk. You were there. The viewers weren't. But
that's a good point.
Anywho,
thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, but how I even know Kirk is he's a guy they bring in to make like the B-side girl who is fighting some girl from Barstool.
Fair.
To try and make her interesting. So when I see Kirk from his service, I'm taking it as he thinks the Abel brothers are incapable.
Oh,
of
no.
and that's where I'm
no.
That's
it.
We're the only ones doing it here.
Sure.
So that's where we got off. And just like if we're being real here, like if we would just go on your show the first day and accept the invite, like nobody cares. It's not
playing the game.
And if you decline it,
playing the game. Playing the game. Well, I mean, look, you guys are.
I mean, Kirk.
You're good, buddy. No, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
I'm just, but me and my brother are going back and forth. Where we are curious, what can Kirk Minahan do for the Abel brothers? So that's what we're here to find out.
Sure. I mean, I'm looking at purely as somebody who can make things a little easier for you during your training process. If there's something you can take off the table, some sort of assistance. The Minifans are a huge audience. Maybe help you guys financially. Maybe help you get you to that. It seems like your win-loss record, which I'm sure is a product of faulty judging and refereeing, doesn't seem to be as good as it should be. So if there's any way I can help you.
I don't know. It's hard to be better than undefeated. I'm
That's true.
5-0, Kurt.
That's
my
true.
brother's 4-1. But I agree with you. The biggest room in the world, the room for improvement.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's why we're here.
Right. So maybe we can get there. Maybe we can get there together. Maybe, just maybe, we can get you to a point where maybe you make a few more dollars. That's what it's all about. Is you have me on your side.
And trust me, I'm all about it. Kirk, and we're worth the money, truthfully.
No question.
And, like, it's
No
not like we
question.
don't have other things going on. Like,
Of course.
I hear you. Like, a lot of these dudes are just interchangeable mediocrities, but
Absolutely.
the Abel brothers, teamed up with Chill Sports. We're literally
Chill
working
Sports
on
is
building
massive.
professional.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if it's massive, but we're on the up and up.
We
here,
played
and,
your podcast yesterday. One of them was 4 seconds with no sound. That's historical right there.
Well, that was probably the test one, but
Right.
we literally just started doing stuff with them. But yeah, no, it's about funny. But a lot of our podcasts are on my brother's one. But no, we do like real box and shit, not like this rough and rowdy like circus stuff.
Yeah,
like
this
we're
pussy rough and rowdy stuff. I'm with you. This is what I'm saying. You know, these Barstool losers, the Portnoys, the Dan Cats. I'm with you. Fuck these guys. I'm a rogue.
I mean,
I'm a
it's
rogue.
not even
I'm a rogue
Barstool.
element within the company. You and I and your brother
and
together
that's what
could blow
we
that
respect.
shit up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you, and then we think you could be valuable for sure, and we do
flattering.
like how Kirk's not afraid to ruffle feathers. Like that's definitely a strong
Kirk
suit.
is not.
Like,
Yeah.
most dudes are just yes men at the company, not Kirk Minahan.
No.
He's a guy who has backbone. He's the only non-jellyfish at the company.
Yeah,
so,
there
I
you
mean,
go. Yeah, I'm not some Frank the Tank loser who waddles out there and I'm not some punchline. You know.
All right, Frank has enough. Frank has enough negative going on in his life. I do want to shout Frank out. The dude's out there walking like 21 straight days trying
That's
to get
true.
healthy. So,
That's
I
true.
mean,
I'll give you that.
so
Okay,
good
fine.
for him, dude. Like I used to be 250. I fight at 160 now, so I know a thing or two about switching up the
There you
lifestyle
go.
to make it healthier and better. So I can actually respect that. In Frank.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's not all beef, but I will tell you who there is a little bit of beef with the leader, El Chifa. That dude is a total piece
Oof.
of work.
To tell
That
me.
dude
Yeah.
sells Barstool for what? A couple million? That like convinces Penn to pay that, and then what? They take one look at it, turn around, and just said, "Oh, we bought the #1 distributor of snake oil in the United States." And
That's
sold
quite an
it back for
accusation.
a
I don't.
buck.
I
So,
can't.
I don't
look,
know.
look.
dude.
You're.
They've got all this money, dude. He should be able to afford to pay the Abel brothers.
I
or
agree
we
with
can
that.
just go our own way and do our thing.
Well, let me,
But
so I have a good relationship with Dave. Let me tell you, this is where I can help you out. Okay, I can be a good middleman for you on this. Dave and I have a good. I just signed a new contract. You give me off the record. We don't do it here, or we can't do it here. Whatever you want down the line. We can find a number that will satisfy the Abel brothers because the Abel brothers flat out need to be satisfied. Without the Abel brothers, there is no rough and rowdy. You can bring out these fucking losers. The guy that Tim Riggle's doing that dumb documentary about the rat and these women and these midgets and all this bullshit. If there's no Abel brothers, there's no rough and rowdy. Plain and simple. We will get that done.
Yeah, or you can have the diet off brand version of Rough and Rowdy without the Abel brothers. Because, I mean, I'm sure the show goes on, but is it the quality
Does
and
it?
what the people are willing to part with their money for?
Right.
think not.
I'm with you. So I think we're in a marriage here. So let's continue. I think we're now back at the point where we can kind of start maybe working together and see if we can make. At some point, if you guys are like, hey, we're our own band, we don't need a manager. I respect that. I respect that.
No, Kirk. Well, I think there's room for Kirk. I think there's room for you on the team, truthfully. And
wow.
Shout out Gus, whichever one he is in the back. He reached out to me. That kid seems nice enough. So good for him, and we'll shout him out too.
Oh, good. That's classy. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. No, the Abel brothers play a villain. We're actually secretly nice. It's just
it's
like
not take down the curtain.
if we perceive disrespect or just don't like what's going on, we're not afraid to voice our opinions, and we're also not afraid to walk away, which most people, I feel like, who get associated with Barstool are like so desperate to hang
I respect
around.
it.
Like I said,
Yeah.
we have
Like Jeff D. Lowe or somebody. Yeah.
or other way if the financial incentive isn't worth distracting us from what we're already doing. So
Okay. Well, we've made.
I'm with you, Kirk.
All right. We
Get
made
the money
progress.
right.
We'll do it.
Yeah, get
All
the money right. The Abel brothers are in for sure.
All right. We'll talk to you. Hang in there, buddy. So there you go. We got. I think we made some real progress there.
Yeah.
I like
That's great.
I like picturing someone behind their front door, like the mailman just delivered the mail, and now I guess he's on the phone on the stoop.
Which one was that?
What is
That was Spencer.
Is he? You think he's a leader of the Abel brothers or no? I don't want to divide them, but
He seems the more vocal
Yeah.
of the two.
okay. Well, there you go. What do you think, Coleman?
I love it. He's willing to compromise and meet in the middle and work something out here.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds great. I mean, we could call the other brothers, see what he thinks.
We'll go while we're ahead. Maybe we'll talk to him later on in the week. All right. All right. What else?
Okay. We do have a new song
Okay.
from Dr. Jingle again.
Dr. Jingle.
He wrote the Mincel Intel theme song. This guy's been around forever.
Wow.
I know.
What a
Legend.
Credit. What a credit.
Legend.
How lucky is he to have that in his... Go ahead.
What else has he done?
He just did the Trung 300
300.
song.
Okay.
300
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is called Every Fight Losers.
Oh, wait, hold on. Stop. This is about the Abel brothers?
I believe so. Sent it this morning, so I haven't had a chance yet.
I don't like, well, fine. We'll see how it
We'll
goes.
find
I
out.
don't like, these are my clients. You know, this is, how can I, well, go ahead. It's
true.
They had dreams of being champions, but in the ring appear to be on Ambien, getting punched pretty regularly. I gotta say, it's something to see. Every fight losers never won it all. Need to realize you ain't set out to brawl.
All right, well, whatever. They all work.
Yeah.
It's okay. Keep trying, though. I don't want to be discouraged, but not great. Yeah.
He's close.
What?
That one and the Trung one, there's just the production's really good. There's just something about them they're not catching. They're not hitting right.
Yeah.
I thought the Trung one was pretty good.
Trung one was
The
good.
Trung one I thought was good. You didn't like the Trung one, Mail?
Not really. I barely remember it as well.
Why are you always bitching about things? God, you suck. Jesus. What other questions do you have? Go ahead.
I'd love to. Can we continue to talk about Rough and Rowdy?
Sure.
So, can we get, if you represent one of the Abel brothers, maybe since they have beef with Portnoy, could Portnoy pick a fighter and then it's you and Portnoy as the managers squaring off with them?
I don't know.
Well, because I guess if Portnoy wants,
I don't Portnoy.
He also
commentates
commentates for.
I also don't think
right.
Portnoy's particularly
oh
interested
yeah,
in
that's
that.
right.
But yeah.
Well, okay. My larger point is the Abel brothers should have jumped on having you as a manager because it'll get Minifans. It's in Providence. Like when I heard you say that, I was like, if Kirk manages someone, I would go to Rough and Rowdy. I would never go to Rough and Rowdy if you weren't involved. Same thing with pay-per-view buys. So it makes sense to get you in there. If it's not with the Abel brothers, can we finally get some kind of Minifan battle?
Ugh, I hate Minifans talking about it. This is why I hate that top 50 list. Nobody watches that gives a
hated it.
fuck if two fucking Minifans fight each other. Nobody cares.
I
Nobody
respectfully
that'll get
disagree.
3,000 buys. Nobody cares.
You don't really?
No, nobody cares. This is why This is why you fucked up that top 50 list.
Yes.
A guy who criticizes everybody all the time for every little fucking thing,
I'm
all the
not-
way down to what's on a pizza at the fucking place. You fuck it up and you
Wait,
bully
what's
this
that?
guy.
What
Well,
pizza?
the pizza
fucking
fund or
pizza?
whatever the fucking thing. And then all you guys get together. You're like, who are the 50 most impactful people in the history of the show? Fucking Madawaska Rob and fucking these people have nothing to do with the show.
Anytime
Yeah, we,
Minifans
it
have
was-
to pat themselves on the back,
it's
I'm
just
out.
fucking gross. It's
You
gross.
You wouldn't be interested in like if
Yes, he would.
if
He-
Montante was going to
yes,
fight
he would.
Wriggles or something.
Oh, I would watch that in a
Exactly,
heartbeat.
that's what I'm
Of course.
saying.
Yes, but that's
I don't
There's
want to
no
see you
appeal
patting each other on
outside.
the
Like,
back.
outside of this, there's no appeal.
insular that is.
But I'm saying that appeal would lead to a bump in pay-per-view and ticket
Minimal.
sales for the event.
Minimal.
You think
Minimal.
really?
Minimal.
I think you're
I don't think it would come close to
underselling yourself.
cupcake numbers even from that, just because of you had the Barstool personality as part of it. And now Kirk with the Abel brothers, they have their own following. They got this. This is a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're
I don't
for it.
disagree.
Who do
Big
you- like,
time.
who do you gonna have fight? Like Justin's gonna fight. Like
I would watch.
Well, that's what I was
Justin
gonna.
fight.
I was gonna ask who would we want
I don't.
to fight?
I hate stuff like that. God, I hate you. I regret you being here. I hate this. I hate the Inside Minifans stuff so much.
Do you really?
Ugh, I hate it. It's gross.
But it feels like you encourage it in some ways.
I don't encourage that. I don't encourage like
When it's good.
When everyone's like, this. I was listening the other day to something. I didn't listen to it. Oh, I was catching up to Quantum Kirk and David from Hull. It was one you were on, I think, Coleman.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The Gina episode?
Maybe. I don't even, maybe not. Maybe it was when you were, I forget. Maybe you were on there, Mick, and they were talking about that top 50 list because it hadn't come out. Yeah, of course, it already had, but because Menners staggers the fucking release of this, it makes no sense. And David from Hull was like, I can't believe this guy's never mentioned on the show. Or this guy's never mentioned. What am I going to fucking say about some guys who have been part of the show for 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to say? Like, oh, they were on the show once. It was great. What the fuck am I? Like, that's not what. They're the worst.
I
It's
like
not taking me long
Minifans
for
coming
that
in
standing
here.
ovation in Plymouth to hear. I hate the Minifans again. It took,
Oh,
it took me 2 months.
Yes.
It took me 2. Just leave me alone. Don't bother me in the street.
What if me and John cheer now?
What?
Can we?
I was telling Coleman earlier, it's like 2 producers ago, like Steve despise the Minifans. It's weird where we're at right now because Coleman was like, I'm starting to like the Minifans aren't bad. They don't annoy me.
Yeah,
I
he'll
was
get
like,
there.
Steve
We'll-
despised them.
Yeah, and so the Colony really too. Now he's using them since he's got nothing else to do. But
There's
it's
the
true.
hits.
I mean that's it.
Coleman cracked a little the other day when he was like talking about Minifans responding in the tweets that was annoying you.
I have not cracked once.
No, but that was
No,
the
he
that was the
cracked a
first
little
hint of what the crack will look like. That was the
Everyone's
first
looking
hint
for
of
the
it.
crack. No crack.
It'll
No crack.
There's
Which
gonna
one?
be
Which
a
one crack?
time where like you will fuck up and Kirk like Dave a week in had that whole thrill ride thing going and you walked in one day and you're like I'm gonna rip your fucking skin off. Like it was pure anger.
We already had a relationship though, so it was easier to yell at him.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's
show.
young. Coleman's younger.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
show.
weird.
Things happen. It's a show.
Yeah,
End of the
that's
day,
a-
I'm still going to be doing the work and busting my ass to come in the next day and have another show.
I
So,
do believe
you
him
know,
where he says
up.
like
What the fuck does it even mean? I don't even know. What the hell does it even mean?
I don't know what that meant, but I do believe that he has thick skin, and I'm starting to see it too. Like he does kind of get a little touchy, like with that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, but I think he has thick skin.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
good.
I don't know what Gus is doing, but he's good. What are you doing, Gus?
Oh, pulling clips, cutting clips throughout when I'm not listening to the amazing Abel Brothers podcast.
Okay.
Listening to the Beyond Average. So I'm always on the.
Oh, thank God there's somebody listening to Beyond Average.
I'm everywhere. I'm listening as much as I can.
All right, what else do you have, Mayo, other than these terror? Do you have anything of sub? I know you're an idiot, but do you have anything that's could maybe part of a conversation? Maybe it's the most self-involved person I've ever met in my life.
He has 2 pages of stuff.
I'm rattled. I'm rattled now. I have more questions for Coleman.
It's like a
barely
first date.
Yeah.
Questions for Coleman?
What's your favorite color?
I want to get to know Coleman
Yeah,
better.
ask some questions.
Have you been to Santa's Village?
No, that's the theme park though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've heard about it, but never been.
He's
Okay.
from Jersey. I mean, that's
Well,
a
he
pretty
said
good.
he
Six Flags
travels
Great
around.
Adventure. You know.
Okay.
The Jersey thing and being rich really started to put things into place with Coleman for me. Like it started to make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And being from Jersey.
I knew he's
and,
rich. Went to BC. Like he's
yeah,
rich.
yeah, I don't even know.
He's
that.
rich. It's okay. I was rich kind of growing up. It's not a bad.
It's okay
thing.
to be. I love you.
Yeah. Why don't you own it, Coleman?
Because
Like
I
Kirk
don't
does.
see myself as rich.
He's like, because I'm poor as shit. I haven't been paid.
I'm sleeping on a couch every goddamn day.
There's a mouse that's my roommate.
What's the longest you've driven to go on a roller coaster?
I mean, driving down to Florida.
Just
So-
for that? Oh, it's
Yeah,
the Universal or something?
Typically, like a Universal Disney trip, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we do a Minifan outing where a bunch of us go to Canopy Park with
See, I
you?
mean, how everything is Can't Be Lake
I'll
Park.
go- I'll
It's not
go.
Canopy
Yeah,
Park.
Canopy Lake Park?
Sure.
Everything with him is about the Minifan. Like it's his whole life.
I'm just trying to
his entire
just
existence.
looking for some social activity.
Yeah, no,
I just think Andy wants to go to Canopy Lake Park.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Listen, Kirk doesn't have to do anything with you guys if he doesn't want. If I hear an
Thank you,
idea
Coleman.
from you guys and
I
you
was
know.
going to go to Can't Be Lake Park with Mayo, but now that you said I can't, I want to do it.
well, Mud already asked me first, so I mean,
I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I can
That'd be
see that.
awesome.
Jesus.
Get hit you and on the roosters like
Fucking
Zidane and
Menner's,
Chara.
fucking Menner's bitching right now.
Oh, you-
Stop!
I
bitching.
love it.
Yeah.
I
Jesus,
love
it's funny,
it.
but like, relax. Nobody. I saw him today ranting. I think you had a tweet about it
Yeah.
where he was like,
I'm so sick of
"I'm
like.
supposed to like if I don't like the guy from Georgia, I tried to watch it, and the other guy, I'm not going to lie and say that I like it. That's the reason a state network like that was built because I say things like that.
It's like
And he's lying too. He's like every show is great. He's fucking full of shit.
he's trying to promote. Like I don't know why he thinks he has this like talking about it on the show will be promotion. It's like if the
sounds
show
so
is
fake.
good,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
If the show is good, they'll talk about it. And it's
And if I sit there and say it's good and it stinks, people are like, "You're fucking lying."
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
if they want more views, be a better show.
Nichols
That's what
Worth
I'd
of Free
say.
Advice was a great show.
It was.
But you stopped doing it. I was
We had
wanting to know
one. We had one excellent episode.
What was that?
You were the guest.
I remember that.
that was
You talk about like build like an igloo and stuff.
one was
Wasn't that like IKEA stuff or something?
No, we did the first one. I wanted it to be like an advice show for Minifans. So the first one was like, all right, if you want to start doing your own YouTube shows and here's the microphone to buy, here's the
Right.
tech you need.
Right.
And then
That took off, huh?
Then he had me and BA on episode
yeah, we had
2.
you guys on.
Right, just gave up.
It was I remember when they came on, it was like COVID was just starting
Yeah.
to
That's
hit.
kind of when network started, really.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have existed without it.
Correct.
I don't think.
and
That's
then
correct.
it was I think it contributed to the insanity too.
Well, I'm grateful that Manners
People
is
were locked
trying. Like, I have I'm glad he's doing it. But
I mean, I produce half the shows on there,
No, I'm
but like
grateful,
I
yeah.
never beg for like if there's 20 people that watch my, I don't give a
great.
fuck.
Yeah, I
you
think it's
know,
interesting.
like
we could tell, yeah.
we do it exactly. We do it because it's fun for us. Like I want to go talk about this show. That's what I like.
I find it amazing. I was watching the other night, Mike and the fans, whoever it was, a couple hundred people watching live. I find
That's
that
crazy.
unbelievable. Like,
That's
I find that
crazy.
amazing. I wouldn't watch it. I
Yeah.
did. I'm saying, if you know, he's got like, He's got to calm down.
He does put a lot of work in. That's why when he
doesn't.
I can understand.
not put a lot of
Manners,
work in.
I think he puts. I think
He has to
time into
upload
it.
the stuff. Like
I'm
don't get
grateful.
me-
He's just gonna get pissy, so it's like,
He's the best CEO.
the
in the
woman's a
world.
nightmare, so it's like
Manners really cares. He
does
really
care.
cares.
I
So
think
could
you're
understand him
crazy.
being
His
mad
fucking
about it.
son.
I wish.
I mean,
I'm
what-
sure he's a great dad.
When he says all
It'd
those
be like
shows,
having the Bluey dad.
when you see those tweets, where he says every show is good, are you just like, this is fucking stupid?
Oh yeah, I don't really care for the network, honestly.
Nobody does.
I got the tweet pulled up. It's saying there's a lot of fake news about the Kirk Minahan network. The topics are interesting to KMS fans. If you love KMS, you will like the fan shows on the network. Menner's Live is A+. Robbie V, 420 Show, and Big Dog shows are not KMS fan shows and are just okay.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Great.
And
I mean, what
he's-
the fuck is he talking?
And he's
Shut
even-
up. Shut up. Gus. Yeah, I got it.
He's considering axing shows too.
Oh,
why?
Yeah.
That's your decision, though.
This is when he
Whose
gets two in
decision?
his head.
Gus, right?
Why is that?
Because I thought you said Gus was in charge of the network.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
He goes above men.
They should not be getting rid of any shows.
No.
Like, why? Who cares? What does it even matter? It doesn't. It's like.
Like I did that. I did that show with that McFuss Daddy guy and that Beanbag Ron guy, and I had fun on the show. Like that's all that matters.
Terrible, but yeah.
Actually, top 5 callers coming out next week.
What is?
Mount Rushmore of callers. It's a
That's
really
a
good
good-
show, actually.
Okay.
Here's the deal: you can't do a Mount Rushmore with just 2 people. Then it's not. You know what I mean? Like you need more people to draft because
Oh, right.
that's what makes the
Right.
controversy
Yeah.
and shit.
Right,
so
right,
it's
right.
tough when it's only 2 people. They
Weren't you
need
doing
more
one where you're
guests.
finding old Minna fans? What happened to that?
Where are they now? DEC and MHB fucking
We know where they are.
stabbed me in the back
they
on the
did?
first episode and went and did their own episode. But I still love
Oh,
MHB.
okay.
HB's not the same.
I think
Nah,
he's the best.
I like him too, but yeah, it's kind of
He
once you
hits
leave.
different now.
Yeah, I would agree. It feels a little forced.
Yeah.
I agree. What else, boys?
Is he running the KMS quotes account? Because that
Yes.
also is lackluster.
Yes.
In a similar way to him.
Yeah, well, the old account was great. That wasn't him in the old days.
Yeah.
I thought it was, and he
No.
was fighting with
that
himself
was
through it.
that
was
was
somebody
one of
else.
the best KMS accounts. Like
That got
they
everything.
started.
That used to
yeah.
get us in all kinds of shit at
That-
Barstool, which was fun.
That's what the. Do you want the show account to be what KMS quotes used to be, or at least one aspect of the show
They'll
account?
figure it
is
out. They're gonna figure it out.
That
I'm not-
shit
yeah,
stirring?
Yeah. I don't want it to be what it is now. I'll say
Like the
that.
Casey tweet.
They
that
need to
was good.
stop thinking what you want is what they needed. Like the show account needs to be run how they want.
They'll get there. They'll
yeah,
get
they're
there.
doing it. They're getting
They'll
there.
get there. What else?
So the At a Theater Near Me just updates in regards to that with our version, our pod, the
Oh, good,
better
yep.
pod. So I hit you up yesterday.
We have a guest Sunday night. Am I told or no?
Yes, he said he'd call in Sunday. We have
Griffin
his
Lock
number.
and Key. We have
Griffin
him on
Lock and
Sunday.
Key.
Good.
Oh.
Good. Good.
Score.
Good.
And then we've also had some more people reaching out about trying to potentially
Yeah.
take the role.
Okay.
So one of them that stuck out to me, although he's not technically a Minna fan, I don't think, was Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, you gotta be a Minna fan.
Yeah.
No, I don't need somebody diving in. You know, the one loser who couldn't get a job at Barstool Idol. I like him. I saw him at Rough and Rowdy.
Yes.
Yes.
He came out.
He went out with the guy who looks like the video game guy, right?
Video game.
Doug's.
Oh, Doug.
Coach
Isn't that what it is?
Coach
Yeah.
Doug's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who doesn't have a job there anymore, right?
No, he is. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Why not?
Singing in cars.
Hard to
basically.
believe. Yeah. No, I can't do that. And I think he's friends with Clemmer, so I think it'll be like hand job stuff. We
Yeah.
can't do that. Clemmer, by the way,
hand job
Clemmer
stuff.
didn't reach out. Jeff was like, he didn't reach out to him. He's like, I think he's actually upset about this.
You are since day one. Clemmer has been around. You have been rattling his brain like at every turn. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have got him into Barstool, but like he's been in this chair for so long, and he still doesn't know how to handle it. It's insane.
He fucked that up. You can't
Yeah.
do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So yes,
That's kind of jarring for me.
yeah. Who else? Anybody else?
So we got Louis Rue.
Louis Rue did. Okay.
Yes, he said, I would be extremely interested in the movie gig. I'm 52, self-employed, and have the time. I would go mostly to small town independent theaters. I would interview people in the town and theater for historical background.
Wow.
I live in Pennsylvania and willing to travel. I have other thoughts and ideas too.
I like this guy.
Yeah, that one kind of struck me. I
Lou
think
Rowe. Is that the old UMass basketball player? Probably not.
Probably
He's 52.
not. He has
I
6
like that he
followers.
started it off with "I'm 52."
He has how many followers?
6.
Not for long. We back him.
The Abel brothers, for how big they think they are, that we need to get their follower count up. They each have 200 followers. That's insane.
That's all. They're being shadow banned. Those guys.
That's
are big
what
stars.
I thought it
They have
was.
millions of
Huge.
followers
Yeah.
each. I have no question about that.
right.
Anybody else?
So then we have Ron Donald at Ron Donald Betts. I work the night shift where I can watch a movie on nights I work and could go to theaters on days.
During the job?
I don't for movies I cannot watch via
Doesn't seem like that's
streaming.
gonna. Doesn't seem like that's gonna
This
work.
guy
for
just
Ron.
hates his job.
Also, I have not seen a ton of movies. I've watched all the hits-ish. I've never seen Ferris Bueller's Spelled Wrong, Day Off.
Okay.
None of the new Star Wars. Never seen a Lord of the Rings movie or Matrix either. I can
so
watch a
much.
movie a day, blog or podcast, or review of the movie, review of the theater of the movies I go to, review of my night at work on the nights I can just stream. I work at a water plant.
I like this guy.
Minifan since Podcast Jesus hit Barstool.
Well, thank you. Well, I would say for these people, I think they need to do a submission. I think they need to go watch a movie this weekend and kind of give us an idea of what it's going to be. Like what's, we know what Clemmers is going to be. We've been there. We've done that. It's dreadful. So, what's this gentleman's last name? The guy who works at the water plant?
This was Ron Donald.
Ron, who's the other guy?
Louis Rue.
Okay, Ron and Lou and the rest of the crew, whoever wants to do that, I would give you till Tuesday, till this coming Tuesday, to submit an episode. Just, you want to go talk to somebody? You want to go find a theater? Tell me that's the best way to find out what your vision is send me or us an episode, and we'll listen to it.
Yes.
Seems fair, no?
Perfect. Yeah.
And that includes Nick, right?
Yes.
That's the eye guy, right?
Has to be.
Yeah. All right. Any other offers or no?
Those were the ones that stuck out to me.
Ticket guy Kyle just DM'd me about.
No.
Okay.
No fucking way. I'll stop going to the movies before I let. He wants to do it?
He said,
Has he paid this woman back yet?
I don't think so. He goes, I'm interested in the theater position in exchange for more tickets for Kirk.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a good bribe.
I'm all set. I'm good.
There was also Chrissy Burner. His was pretty simple. He just said, if you're looking for a guy to watch a movie every day next year, I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. 24 from Coleman's neck of the woods in Monmouth County.
Okay.
So
I think older might be better.
I agree. I like the 52 guy so far. I thought he stuck out.
I like the water plant guy though.
Yeah, the water plant guy.
And I like Nick. I like Nick.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what goes on in a water plant
Yeah.
too. On the
Same.
Yeah.
the
It's
It's not
occasional
really
check-in.
comforting, but yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So send them in, please.
By Tuesday. We need him by Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
full episode submission, what it would be like, what else you want to bring to the table, and I guess we'll rip through them.
Yeah.
So
All right. Cool. What else?
yesterday, the bracket had a worst coworkers bracket, and Gaz quote tweeted it and started filling out with actual Barstool
I
workers.
saw that. Took up half his day probably.
Yes. So I decided to finish it out, and we have some Barstool coworkers, some KMS World people.
What do you think of this, Andy Mayo? As a critic of the show, when he does something like this, are you for this? Are you against this? What is your take?
Color me tantalized, Kirk.
Oh, he was ready for that.
Shit.
Especially when he said he finished it out. So this is you shitting on people too.
Yeah, a little bit. I placed them in like Gaz was doing. Where
Do we have the bracket so I can see it, or
I just wrote it out. It was easier for me to keep track.
You guys got a copy machine back there?
I don't. We just have a printer.
You get a copy machine.
Yeah. But I'll just go group by group.
Go ahead.
Break it down. So we have first the smelly lunch person, Frank, versus old dude who tries too hard to fit in, Clemmer.
Clemmer? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Clemmer's not that old, by the way.
He's
Same age as
a lot
Joey
younger than I am.
Camasta and Brandon Walker.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not.
but he's sneaky old. Like you would think he's younger.
But he
than you.
tries to fit in
Yeah.
with the kids around Barstool, though.
He looks like his bones are brittle.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't quite know what he's doing there.
He's the walking Buscemi meme. Like, hey,
Yes.
young fellas. Yeah,
Exactly.
he is like the definition of that.
He loves those guys. That's the other thing is there's no way Clemmer's gonna go see a movie every single day if he's working at. But Portland, if he fucks up and Dave finds out he's in the movies for 4 hours,
Yeah.
that's crazy. The part I did listen to Beyond Average Mick talking about this part actually. He made a good point, which is that like part of the appeal of the old one was like, hey, we're gonna get 18 inches of snow in New Hampshire. I have to go drive to this part of the.
Yep.
He's like, fuck. You gonna do that Barstool? No. That podcast has no value to Barstool.
It's too easy.
Where he's like, no, but like, let's say New York City's got a massive blizzard coming. Clemmer would be able to say that people at Barstool had to head down to South Carolina for 3 days to watch movies. No fucking way. Unless it's hitting. I don't think it's going to hit like that.
I don't think so.
Not going to slap like that.
Yeah.
Just won't slap.
Wasn't there just a guy in the news who watched
did
an
it,
insane amount of
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of takes away from Clemmer's premise too. Someone else beat him.
Mick stole my take on it as well, which is what I said about Clemmer. He should be a guy in a car going around the country, going to a different movie theater all over the 48 states every day, a different movie theater in a different little town.
But would
Nick
even
thought that
that
was
do
his
good at
premise.
Barstool?
Might be interesting though, but
Maybe.
probably not. I could see
Yeah.
it doing well on its own as like a YouTube channel or something.
Yeah,
like going
yeah.
around small towns talking. I don't know. I'd watch it. Oh, who knows? What are you doing, Gus?
Oh, just tweeting out for video submissions to send them to my email.
Gotcha.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you
so
very
excited he gets.
When,
so happy.
when you listen to Bap, because I've listened to his episodes since the producer search.
Very low moment, by the way, from Ryan Minahan last night, sending me a tweet. He does this sometimes. Leonardo DiCaprio ran off the set of Killers of the Flower Moon crying due to a whoopee cushion prank executed by Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro.
I saw that.
Parody.
Those rascals.
Yeah. This bussin' film, not discussing film, this bussin' film. He'll do have the PGA Tour parody account sometimes too. And I'm like, yeah, that's not.
Oh, he fell for it? Oh,
I
he thinks
respect
it's
the
real?
people that do that though, that go out and make those accounts. That's
a lot of work.
That's quite a life.
More importantly, back to this bracket.
Yes. So we're saying worst coworker out of Frank Klemmer. There. Who do we decide?
Frank, I was when I was there last week. I'm just not a Frank guy. Like I'm very happy for his success. I get the people like him. He's just you hear him screaming, and I'm like, and there's cameras around him. I'm like, I know what we're doing here. Yeah, I would vote for Frank.
Okay. Next up, we have.
That means Frank is worse, right? We're voting for the worst.
Yes, the worst
Gotcha.
coworker.
Do we get a vote? It's just Kirk?
It's just Kirk.
I understand.
This is
Okay.
the Kirk Minahan
I guess that
show.
makes sense.
It's not
Yeah,
nickels worth of
that's-
free.
I understand.
Although, congrats on your
we
big
get a vote?
episode on the network, Andy.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you show people how to turn on the camera. I didn't know how to do it. I still don't. Go ahead.
What microphone do you think I should use, DVC?
Blue Yeti.
So then we have someone who uses useless buzzword. This was Erica on Gaz's bracket.
That's pretty funny.
And then the person that says the person that isn't your boss but acts like it. We had Menners here. Oh. So Erica versus Menners. And it's worst between the two.
I'll go Erica.
Okay.
Remember what Menners did to all his employees, though, for COVID.
Yeah, some of them enjoyed it. That's what he told himself.
Moving on to
Is
the
that
next.
place still operational?
Yeah.
The breakfast spot?
Menners is doing fine for himself.
Is he? That's good.
Yeah. I had to make videos for him, for like other stuff and
For his
shit, too.
restaurant?
No, for like his pods and stuff.
Is
like
Two
that.
Good Eggs still in business?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's weird to think he like owns a restaurant. It's just weird.
Yeah, he's
such a
like a
weird guy.
real world like Menners.
Yeah.
And like he's in that whole cricket world and so imagine like just little Menners freaking out on cricket guys or something. I don't know.
Seems to have good reviews, honestly.
Oh no, he's doing really well over there.
There was a time when the reviews weren't all great, but yeah. They're better now. He looks
There's
pretty good.
shit in my eggs. 2 of them.
Is that him right there? If you go through the pictures. Let's see here.
The guy peeking out over
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
There's a little, can you see? Oh, if I go back here. You see that little bald guy? Is that him? That's
Serving
him,
the
right?
food?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him, right?
that-
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gotta be him.
Yeah. He said he served my cousin a couple times. He's a lawyer there in Australia. Go ahead.
So then we have the veteran who talks down to you, chaps.
Yeah.
Or guy who lingers at your desk, which is Nate.
Nate. I would say that definitely would be Nate. I gotta vote chaps. I have to say, I was talking to Riggsy yesterday. I enjoyed the Nate experience last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Very annoying. He's the most annoying person I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
But I sort of like him.
That's hurtful.
Completely.
You're so self-involved. Not you think everything's about you.
I
Have you
thought
noticed
I
that
was
about
the
him?
most.
Yeah, I
you
thought
have
about your
Literally-
brain immediately.
Literally everything is about
Makes
you.
You have
Everything.
said that I'm the most annoying, but that's all right. I'll take.
It's funny because like
take
you
one
bitched
B.
about him the most. You're like
Oh,
Nate annoyed me. Nate,
He's
but
very annoying. But he is a nice guy. You don't think, Coleman?
Oh, Nate? Yeah. He
He's
means
nice.
well. Yeah. He
I was
just.
amazed. Like Feidelberg and like Kevin are like, yeah, we're going to go out with Nate. I'm like, voluntarily you're going to go out with him like outside of work?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. But I like him. But he's very annoying. I hate Chaps, so I'm going to vote for Chaps.
Okay.
Although he's dying of ALS. But still, I'm voting for Chaps.
Oh well.
So next we have guy who tries to talk to you while your headphones are in. I put Gus here. That just seems like something he would
I
do.
can see Gus doing that.
Against people who overshare. So Keegs, kind of gossip queen there.
See Keegs' bedroom?
That was what Augustus or
Augustus'
where?
bedroom.
Worse than
Yeah.
yours, Gus. Jesus. God. Oof. Luckily no one's ever in it.
The shitty thing is she's there alone. That's the toughest
Point
part.
for Gus.
I was at sympathy for K. Marco. Go ahead.
So who between those two, Gus and Keegs, worst coworker?
Oh, I would vote Keegs, yeah. I think Gus is okay.
Yeah,
Gus
no.
gets a bad rap.
Agreed.
He's a good worker though.
I think. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know what he does, but he's
Nobody
always
does.
doing something.
Flies around. I like
He does.
Yeah, he does. He's hustling. Yeah.
He's competent in a way you wouldn't expect because
And when
he's
you-
so
Like, what way?
crazy.
What
No,
way?
when he tried out
He's
for
not.
producer, he seemed to have the technical competence.
He
Oh, for
does,
sure.
for sure.
And he was organized and planned and like he could when he can express a thought, the thought made sense,
Right.
in terms of his prep and stuff like that.
I think he's still finding his way, you know?
Yeah,
It's a journey.
yeah.
We just started. Go ahead.
So then we have people who throw others under the bus. This was Gaz in his own against guy who shows up when the work is done, Mincy. So Gaz versus Mincy.
I don't know those guys very well.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can make that pick.
It's got to be Mincy.
Okay. I don't know Mincy very well.
Oh, see, I think throwing someone under the bus is worse.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's why I put Gaz.
But I just don't know who. I don't know if it's like. Yeah. I like Gaz. I talked to Mincy like once in my life.
it's an enjoyable time having any kind of
He's a
conversation.
crazy guy.
Yeah. It's a workout.
So then we have someone that uses audio without headphones, John Rich there, against
Right.
person who always has a fundraiser. I put Tim Riggles there. So John Rich versus Tim.
I'll go John Rich. John Rich stinks. What?
The fundraiser guy. That is a classic.
We were
like,
debating
office thing.
between Riggles
I like
or
that.
Mancock.
I like
so.
that.
Oh, Mancock was bad.
Mancock at least made money off them.
Shit, look, make $100,000.
That,
Yeah, you're
that's
tired.
Fucking crazy that you guys made that much money. I mean, if you did a legit fundraiser, you'd make like 300, 500,000. I bet.
I got his
Easy.
damn-
Myself at some point.
And it makes you bulletproof from criticism. Like when Portnoy gets criticized, he can be like, the pizza fund.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
make you
look at the
bulletproof.
pizza, the small business fund.
Yeah, you think people will stop criticizing because he does
No,
that?
but you've got an immediate comeback of how can I be a bad guy if look how much fucking money I raised for whatever the cause
Yeah,
is.
I guess so. All right, go ahead.
So then we have someone who makes snide comments when you work from
How many
home.
people are in this bracket?
Huh?
8,000 people in this bracket? How many?
There's just
There's 4 more slots.
okay,
left.
okay.
one more slots, and then we can go from there.
Please.
Person who makes snide comments when you work from home. I had Mayo against highly paid guy who doesn't do anything, K. Marco.
K. Marco.
Yep.
I like them both. I dislike them equally, but I would vote K. Marco.
Okay.
I wouldn't make snide comments about working from home.
Yeah, that was the only one that I needed.
all about
a
that
filler spot. You're in the
work-life
room.
balance.
Do you work from
Made
home full
sense.
time?
No, I have an office I rent. That's
Okay.
why my
That's why what?
I often I'll post photos of my sweaty armpits or my
Okay,
bathroom.
go ahead. Continue. Please continue. Nobody cares.
All right, last
That's my
one.
fault. I shouldn't have asked. That's follow-up question was my mistake. Go ahead.
Last group, coworker who's always sick. Gaz had Dave there, and then guy who hates his kids. We have Cullinane.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cullinane.
Yeah.
Conan does hate his
He does
kids.
hate his
too.
kids.
All right,
I'll give him
now-
credit. He's honest about it.
Now we can just breeze through the rest. So Frank versus Erica, worst coworker.
Erica.
Then we have Chaps versus Keegs.
Chaps.
Then we have Mincy versus John Rich.
John Rich. K. Marco.
And K. Marco. So then Erica Chaps
Erica.
and John Rich K. Marco.
K. Marco.
K. Marco Erica.
Erica.
Worst coworker.
Fucking
official.
beautiful.
I think it makes the most sense. I think it makes the most sense. Yeah. There you go. What do you got, Gus?
Trung was on a call with the MBTA advisory board.
Sorry?
Trung.
Yeah. I think I saw this on Twitter. Somebody had this. Was that you or was that Ziggy Rob?
At
Somebody
what point
had
does Tron come in
Tim.
studio?
it. It was
Tim and
who?
Canton.
Tim and Canton.
Oh, I thought it was actually Trung on like one of these calls. Oh.
No.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's hear it.
You have a question, please use Zoom's raise hand feature. Trung, you're next.
This is Trung in Canton. My experience has been at Forest Hills as well. I use an Ambilitrack 84 walking cane. And along those lines, I mean, some of those gaps, I know there was a gap at once. I mean, it felt like it was like a duck pin bowling alley. It was so wide. My only suggestion is if we're doing overhead announcements, maybe we get a celebrity or a distinctive voice, you know, so that people will hear it and not just pass it off. Bruce Springsteen would be great, but we're not going to get Bruce Springsteen. I mean, we get a little celebrity like Kirk Minahan, for example.
Thank you so much, Trung. Colleen, you are next.
That's very helpful. Jesus. Asshole. Huh. Okay. What other questions do you have, Mayo?
A couple weeks ago, you came back to do something extra, and there was a Subway cup on the desk.
Uh-huh.
Can I guess what you get at Subway?
Sure.
Turkey?
Sometimes. 50-50. Sometimes
50-50?
ham.
Sometimes,
ham.
okay. And I'm thinking just lettuce and tomato.
No lettuce, no tomato.
What do you just...
I will get
Meat and cheese?
No,
Cheese.
generally, I'll get turkey, bacon, and you can double. They double cooking now for you. One of the guys, a few Subways ago, I went. I don't go very often anymore, and the guy's like, "Do you want me to double cook the bacon for you because it gets?" And I was like, "Yes, I would." So
Nice.
it's nice. And then I get provolone. And I toast it.
No mayonnaise?
No, a little salt and pepper. That's it.
He hates you that much.
I do extra.
No, I hate. I actually do hate mayonnaise. Yeah. Somebody was dumping on Subway the other day.
I'm a big
Montante.
fan of Subway.
Montante.
In a pinch,
Montante.
in a pinch, it's there for you.
Yeah, baked
yeah.
Lays too.
Yeah, baked. Right. Yeah. In the pinch, yeah.
Yeah, you guys were kind of. Everyone seemed shocked that Gus got Subway for dinner. I didn't understand that. What's so odd?
Well,
about
I only have 6-inch sandwiches there, so you got to. I mean, for dinner, you can't have a 6-inch sandwich, can you?
I had a foot long.
Yeah, you have to for dinner.
yeah, that makes sense.
What kind of sandwich?
The chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, that could fit.
I don't trust that chicken though.
Yeah.
I don't like
The
that.
tuna's not tuna.
No, is it? Yeah, what is it? Isn't it like?
I don't even know. I
Some
remember a
weird
while ago.
story.
It was like it was 80% other materials.
Use
other
like
than-
yoga mat stuff, like
Yeah,
the bread or
that's
something.
for the bread. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
still
like
down.
grandma tuna. It's like tuna your grandma would
Yeah.
make you.
Yeah.
Like
Subway
slab
has a
tuna that's
terrible
all,
smell,
like,
though.
Yeah.
It has its own smell. When
It
you go,
is
it's
a
on your
terrible-
clothes all day.
it's horrible.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Is that the bread?
I think it is. Maybe it's the yoga mat.
Could be.
That's
What would you get, Mayo?
I don't eat at Subway anymore, but I used to get oven roasted chicken. That was in my rotation. Tuna with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles.
Oh, God.
Jalapenos, bacon,
Jesus.
oil and vinegar, salt and pepper,
The pig.
oregano, and yeah,
we're trending
A foot
upwards
long?
on weight.
yeah, oh yeah.
What a pig! Jesus.
I'm loading it up with veggies.
That's a two-hander.
That's what Jared Fogel told me to do. I trust him. I trust the
Yeah,
guy.
follow that path.
So do those kids.
So that's true. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
That's a serious documentary, man. That documentary is fucked
That was
up.
wild.
Kirk, this is kind of a serious question. Has your would you like me to skip it?
Go ahead.
Has your therapist ever suggested genetic testing?
For what?
So I got my doctor had me do a genetic test and it found these like genetic mutations I have that affect like how my
Like the shit in your face?
no, those are
Ding.
no. They said there's nothing they could do about that.
Nothing.
They
Can
said,
they burn those off or no?
they said they'll actually believe it.
All kidding aside, like, can they be cancerous or no?
Yeah, oh yeah. I have to
Yeah.
go to the dermatologist every year. I've had some removed. Like I had one here or here removed within the last like 3 years.
Right.
I had one here removed. I had one here. You know, I've had them removed, but
yeah.
no. So they found like genetic mutations that can affect, like in my case, how my body processes stress.
Sure.
So from like a mental health
Yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
it was really helpful. So I was curious.
Well, I
if
did
you've
genetic
ever-
testing for pancreatic cancer.
How'd that go?
I would say not great. Not great.
sorry.
That's okay. I would say not great. Not great. Not the result we were looking for.
Yeah.
But that's life. But it's fine. As long as you're proactive, but it's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
But yes, thank you. But no, I haven't done that yet for that. But no, that's a decent question.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
it's eye opening.
Yeah.
Snell called that woman a hag the other day. You guys were talking about
Oh,
T. Boston.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
You
not
guys-
Allison T. Boston, the other one.
the other one, the Allison.
No,
No, because he
popular-
originally called
the
Allison.
The Allison 90210 caller, Montante called a cunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Snell called the other Allison a hag at the John.
The John Stewart thing. Yeah.
John
He said like
yeah.
the hag you sat me next to or something.
Right.
It was out of nowhere.
Right.
Just
Okay.
wanted to clarify
Thank
that.
you. Yep.
That was the
What happened with Montante and this woman at this? Were you at the?
I wasn't at the
Were you
cornhole.
at that Mayo at the cornhole thing?
No, I didn't
What
go.
would have happened? She seems like a nice enough person when she calls. I don't know.
I don't know. I barely remember.
you there?
that. I was
But
there.
you were higher.
You never know.
It
It
was a
might be.
special occasion.
You might have been trying
yeah,
to pull a
Gus-
Julie and hook up with her, and she said no. Maybe
That's
maybe
true.
it's
It
a
was-
reverse
Montante
thing.
was going for
you know?
it. Yeah,
Or
it's
she
true.
said she voted for a Democrat for like the alternate seat on her sewer
Right,
board or
that's true.
something.
She
in
probably
town.
simply said she has the vax, and he said,
Julie's disappeared. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So
That's
she's
good,
not
though.
an employee.
She never was an employee. I never said she was.
"She did a good job, though."
Yeah, I just don't know how much of it was Barstool. Because Barstool
Yeah,
was,
that's true.
was running a tight ship there. But she did. I think she did. She was hustling. She did a good job, I think. Yeah.
If with Portnoy in charge now,
Yeah, go ahead.
if he came to you and said, "Kirk, I know you've got your issues, but I need you to start working with Live Events Lisa," how would you respond?
I would say no.
Yeah.
Say I quit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no hard feelings. I love you. You're a great boss. The scenario's never going to happen. But I would say no. I don't like the person. She doesn't like me. Why?
Okay.
That'd be a shitty boss.
You wouldn't do that.
He crosses.
You writing that down? What are you writing
I'm
down?
crossing it off because we.
He was taking notes during the Abel brother call.
Oh, you are good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wrote down the biggest room in the world is room for improvement.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
I told him to write that. I will admit, I told him to write that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, he's in the business for that
Yeah,
line.
it's true.
Yeah, that was great.
Well, I'll give you one more for now. What else?
Trying to find my Kirk-centric questions. What book by William Goldman should I buy? I don't know where my phone went.
Okay. What else?
I was gonna literally buy it while you.
Go ahead. What else? I'll tell you later.
Check your zipper on your coat.
I'm sitting on it.
Go ahead. What else, Coleman or Gus?
I don't know if you saw this horrible Wheel of Fortune attempt.
I did. The Tarantino one?
Yeah.
Was Shaw Jennings, is that right?
I think it was. Yeah, it was.
That old giant?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
But
Who are the Giants playing this weekend?
we play the Commanders.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
NFC East game. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I just had
right, the Giants this year?
awful,
Terrible.
terrible.
Yeah.
Like the line is brutal. Daniel Jones injured.
He stinks anyway.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
Exactly.
Is that Fatso coach and they get fired or no?
Abel? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so though. I think more of the blame falls on the team itself and not the coach this year. Weirdly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Go ahead.
So I did have that audio if you want to rip
So
it
what is
real quick.
the line?
It's driving to Reno with, and there's a blank for Quentin Tarantino.
Everything but the Q, right?
Yes.
Yes. And it's a rhyme. That's the thing?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rhyme time.
Wish I could help. I really do. But if you can buy some time by spinning the wheel. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
What can he possibly think it is? I don't even understand that.
600.
P.
No, I'm sorry.
So it would have been Quentin.
Quentin. Sajak just want to be like, are you a fucking idiot? He's done, right? Isn't he Sajak leaving?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he had a great run.
And I think it's Vanna White, right? Isn't
What,
she?
she's gonna host?
I thought she was maybe
No.
going to host.
Seacrest.
No.
Oh,
Seacrest.
Oh, Seacrest.
And
you're right.
they learned from Jeopardy's mistake. They
What's
just
that?
Wheel of Fortune immediately was
Right.
like, it's Ryan Seacrest. Nobody can be upset because he's
I'm a
as vanilla
Sajak.
as
I'm a
they come.
Sajak guy. I'm Team Sajak.
I always, I mean, Wheel of Fortune.
You
I
ran a
think
good
is better.
ship. I'm good with Sajak. I think Jeopardy's better, but I like Sajak over Trebek.
Damn.
Really?
Vanna White.
Yeah, Van White, nice. Sajak a little more personable, a little more in on the joke. Trebek is. I like Trebek. I was a Trebek guy, but if you said to me, Desert Island, I'd take Sajak for to hang out with for a day.
What about a Marry Fuck Kill Bob Barker?
Okay, I love those games. Those are
Sajak.
my favorite. I wouldn't marry or have sex with any of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have to.
None.
You
But
have to.
But I wouldn't.
Ranked though.
I would go Barker, Sajak, Trebek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Chuck Woolery, I'd probably put above Trebek, Love Connection. And Wink Martindale, who I was a fan of too. So yeah. Who's still alive, I think. But yeah, go ahead. What do you have, Gus?
We had on Healthy Debate a phone call come in from a Mike in Stanford putting Rico up to the test about similarly marry, fuck, kill. Who would you do
Okay.
with 3 people?
Go ahead.
Look at this man work.
Take your time.
Double healthy debate for you. First one, you're standing on the street. 3 guys are in front of you. One of them's Bob Murchison. One of them's Jeff from Saved by the Bell. And one of them's Doug Gottlieb. Who you throwing the right hook at?
Bob Murchison. Every day and twice on Sunday. No questions asked. I don't know if you listened to Pick'em last year. Me and Doug are okay. Me and Doug are all right.
What's his issue with Doug?
Still
Doug
has me
Gottlieb. He hates
blocked.
that guy. Right, yeah.
Jeff, the other thing is, Jeff from Saved by the Bell, the actual character, the actor I have no beef with. I have, tweeted at him jokingly on Twitter, but again,
I told him I beat him with a baseball bat.
it's Murchison.
Okay.
Every day and twice on Sunday.
Okay.
I like the Minifans testing me. I know they were mad about yesterday. We taxed our guys heavily. Don't worry. Murchison. Every day, twice
Thank
on
you,
Sunday.
I got another.
Right.
I got another.
You have another one?
for you.
Okay.
Then. Healthy debate. Better fan base, Mongo Nation or the Minifans?
Minifans. Mongo's been retired for a while.
What's Mongo
Been
Nation?
retired for a long time.
Mongo's
What is that? Do you know
never
Coleman?
retired.
I have no idea. No.
Yeah,
Steve
but
Mongo
you know,
McMichael?
I don't think so.
He's doing his pod here and there. You can't really hear him. It's not the everyday type of thing, and always the Minifans.
Oh, that's Francesa, right?
Who else sells out?
okay.
Drive
How do they
by?
get Mongo Nation from?
Maybe.
I think that's
Well, healthy
Francesa.
debate. Last thing, if you claim you're a Kirk guy, healthy debate might be good to see at a
Francesa.
live show one time. What do you think?
It would be. It would be. He's got to stop doing them during college football season. All right? Can we get a work in there? Can we get a
Is he telling me what to do? Is Rico telling me when to do my live show?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Well, we're going to be in the great state of Maine sometime toward the end of March. I don't believe there's college football that weekend.
There's not.
So open, a healthy debate. I mean, if he's a big fan, he'll be there. Is that a debate? I don't even know.
No,
Who knows?
You should just be there.
Any games, Mayo? Did you bring a game?
Yeah.
You
course
did
he
bring
did.
okay,
It's in
let's
that
do
little
it. Let's
pocket
do
of
it.
his.
Let's do it. Let's play the
I
music.
brought a classic.
You're gonna play that game?
You're gonna play it.
What do you mean?
What?
Play Simon. You ever play Simon?
Yeah, but what? Like, just play the game?
Yeah, let's see how far you can get.
That's the game you have?
Yes.
I don't want to play that.
I want to step on that thing.
All right, I got another game.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Crazy person.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You're legitimately an idiot. Go ahead.
My wife was very supportive of that idea.
She was?
I said he always asks if we have a game. I said, what if I go get the kid Simon?
She said,
I
okay.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
And rolled her eyes.
She doesn't listen to the show, does she?
She tunes in.
Does she? Okay.
My
doesn't listen
girlfriend's
religiously.
slowly getting into it too,
Is she?
and it's like, holy fuck, what have I done?
Yeah,
I know.
I did share it the last time you had me in. Thank you. I shared it with a colleague of mine, and later she told me, she said, I was listening. She's like, I have no idea what anyone was talking about, but I couldn't wait to hear what the fuck everyone was going to say next.
It's a Kirk Minahan story.
I was like,
right?
that's a great way to put it.
I put your clips in like my Instagram stories all the time, and people from Scranton are like, I don't know what this shit is, but it's fucking hysterical. I love
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thank you to all of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is your dumb game? Do you have the music, Coleman?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's.
Is it music worthy?
I'm not sure if it's music worthy. It was
We're about
another.
to find out.
It's another search your text games.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
So pick a number, 1 through. Oh no! Don't pick a number. Pick a name. It's Big Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm. I haven't talked to Whitney much lately. He's been kind of traveling around.
Okay. Jeffrey D. Lowe.
Uh-huh.
Or who else are you buddies with that you text a lot?
You're making up the game, not me.
No. Okay. Those 3. Pick one.
Jeff.
Okay. Go to your text chain with Jeffrey.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Search the word Erica with a K.
I think he knows.
How do I do this within the actual search?
It's on the top.
We can't come over to
Oh, like
help
here?
you.
I got you.
Stay away, John.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna point from here.
Gotcha. Yeah. We want the last one?
Yeah.
Tuesday, texted Jeff, went after Erica a little.
Ooh.
Nothing crazy.
What was his response?
Fuck that bitch.
You're spot on. You're spot on. Not really harsh. Not too accusatory. Yeah. He had 40 minutes left in the episode, he said.
Interesting. Okay. Anything else from that exchange that at your discretion you think we'd be interested in?
No, because we had my next text him was Shark Tank still does decent ratings. That was a little bit 12 hours later. Yeah, nothing really.
Jeff probably loves that though.
What's that?
Just ratings talk with you.
Oh yeah. He's my little brother. Yeah.
Yeah, you and Jeff seem to have a
I
special
like that
bond.
relationship.
We have a great friendship. You've tried to
Disgusting,
ruin. Well,
but-
yeah. I think you're jealous of it.
Oh, of course.
Do you think you and I would be friends?
It all stems from jealousy.
But why? Why would you want to be friends with me?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I'd like to be friends with you.
Why? Why?
It's insane.
But even with Jeff, like it all stems from jealousy. Like he's a really successful guy in a field that
worked very hard.
I know. I don't take that away.
So do you. I'm sure. So do you.
All
But, like,
criticism comes from jealousy.
well, that's not
especially-
true. Not necessarily.
I think in our world, I think a lot of the time when it's like
Yeah.
the peanut
well,
gallery
of
like
course.
us chirping people. It's,
Sure.
I think jealousy's at the heart of it.
Sure, I get that.
And mostly trying to have fun. Like
well, I
it's-
don't know if that was always the way.
your fan community has, I think there's a big slice of us that are all people who are like kind of creative in nature and maybe tried to work in media, but it didn't quite work out. And I think that's,
You tried to work in media?
I mean, I used to work in radio. I lived in Los Angeles. I was a production assistant.
What radio were you working in?
I don't worry about it. I don't need Tim and Canton.
Sound?
Oh, I'm sure I can get you sound. Sure.
Get out.
Yeah, sure.
What's the name of the station?
No. I don't. I honestly.
What kind of radio is it though?
What's the difference? You don't work there anymore.
Because I don't want.
That's fine. What kind of radio was it though?
It was a local station.
Like
AM,
format-wise,
AM radio, and I was
conservative.
I was the no, not conservative. I was the news director. So I would,
oh my god!
I would cover boards of selectmen,
Can you
zoning
imagine-
commission meetings.
Imagine reporting to him like after your day at work. You
Oh, I'm a
tell him this
great.
guy-
I'm a tremendous boss.
Oh Jesus!
Great boss.
What was your like intro line to start it off?
Um.
Like, did you have a catchphrase
Oh, just
or
no.
No?
This is Andrew Morrison with blah 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 news, and then you go.
That's
into
one thing I was listening to you yesterday, asking him for his catchphrase when he was announcing game. You got to have a catchphrase.
Yeah.
if you're
It
an
has
announcer.
public address though. It's
that's true.
public address. You're just announcing. It's not like I'm doing play by play again.
Do you have,
I guess,
a hero in the public address business or no?
No. I mean, if anything, it would be Jim Martin, former Bruins guy, only because I've interviewed him before.
You've had the opportunity to interview Jim Martin.
Well, because he was the communications director for the Rhode Island U.S. attorneys.
Well, sure, yeah.
So
it must have been a great interview.
it was. I had to go through him for a lot when we wanted to talk to the attorney. So
Sure. What else, Coleman? Jesus Christ. What a world.
Oh my God. Sorry, that got me. I saw this
Fucking maniac.
I saw this on Twitter the other day. It was pretty interesting. Apparently, every picture of Walt Disney, it has photoshopped out cigarettes. So if you look at any given picture of him, you can
the man
see,
himself.
Yes, you can see him kind of like doing the motion,
right?
And it's just nothing there.
That's interesting.
Obviously.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Because apparently he died from lung
Yeah,
cancer.
I think that's
so
right.
I guess
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't support that.
No.
We
You're
have
a Disney
caller
guy, right?
Coming in.
I
go.
like Disney.
We'll take the call.
I just read a biography of Walt Disney.
Good.
And yeah,
Hello.
it definitely he was a chain smoker for sure.
Great. Thank you for confirming that. We all know
Yeah.
that. Hello. Was he a visionary
Andy
too?
Mayo.
He killed an owl as a kid, actually. So remember the rest of the story?
Paul Harvey.
Yeah, this was one of them one time that Walt Disney tried to catch an owl.
I don't want to hear from Andy Mayo. I want to hear from Andy Mayo. Hello. Who is
I'm a
this?
fake guy.
Hey, Kirk, Andy Mayo.
Andy, how are you?
What's going on? Listen, I don't have much time, but there is a copy or a game, Chutes and Ladders, buried under your desk. Me and Augustus snuck in there. What I want you to do, play a little game. You're going to take it out, okay?
Yep, I got
and
it.
You're going to roll the dice, and then you're going to read out that many numbers of your Social Security number. We Mayos, we love to fucking, air out your personal business. Tax, Social Security numbers.
Well,
next
I don't
week
want
we're
to
going to
be.
make you do cock shots, like, whatever. All the,
I can't get
creepy
past. My problem with that, Andy, is I can't get past the fact that there's no dice in Chutes and Ladders. You just flick the thing.
Yeah, maybe the call doesn't have all the things, but I think maybe don't be so hard on
I'm
the
sorry.
callers.
You're right.
Maybe.
You're right. No, Andy, you're right.
Don't take it easy on Andy Mayo.
You're right. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's already bad enough you're dictating when and where you could do live shows.
I know.
Thanks, Skip.
All right, goodbye. See ya. Oh, that would be right around Final Four, probably.
Can we get Jeff to?
It'd be before it.
name?
He
It'd be
doesn't
before
he
it.
doesn't have a college basketball podcast, so it doesn't matter. But if he did, I'm saying that might be an issue.
It could be before though.
It would because the Final Four doesn't happen until April.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but say it's. Let's just pick a random date for this Portland show. I don't know. We'll say March, whatever. Let's say it's Saturday, March 30th, 2024 at the State Theater in Portland. Let's just play that out.
Was that 30th or 3rd?
3-0.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be.
That'd be Final Four, probably, or whatever. The weekend before, right?
Elite Eight.
Elite Eight.
Well, Rico can't miss that.
Yeah. It starts March 19th.
The tournament?
Yes, the tournament in
Well,
general.
there'll be games for sure that Saturday. Then. I
Yeah.
think there was last year.
That's like the biggest day for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
That
Can't do
first
it.
day.
Yeah.
Shame.
There you go.
Damn shame.
It's a shame. All right. What else?
Speaking of college basketball, did
there
you
you
see
go,
the Bryant? You see the Bryant coach after getting arrested for a hit and run and his priorities?
I didn't care about that yet.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I was going to say I didn't care about it.
I love that.
Gus always looks like almost upset when I say that.
Because I think he really thinks you're gonna he really thinks it's a good topic and it's fine.
Montante thinking that he found some revelation with D'Angelo steak and cheese. Everyone knows that around here. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So there's a controversy. I had two different people from the great state of New Jersey reach out to me about this. They're on the other side. They call it the other thing, the sandwich.
Oh, the Taylor ham
Oh,
idiots.
pork roll is the best.
So what do you call? You call it a pork roll?
Pork roll is only.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what is
It's
It's almost
basically
like
a big
a-
hot dog.
So what's in it?
No. What?
It's a bad way to describe it, but what it
it's
looks like.
a you ever had like a Canadian bacon almost? Where it's
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, that
thick-
thing, yeah.
Yeah, like a little, thin
That's what
slice
it is?
of ham. It's kind of like that.
That's nothing else on it.
You would normally put it on a breakfast sandwich with like
Eggs or something?
egg, cheese.
It's a
ketchup,
good
salt,
bacon
pepper.
replacer. Like,
Do they have it? Do they even have it here?
It comes wrapped
it's
in
a
cloth.
staple in Jersey.
It's only not in Pennsylvania?
No, they have it in PA.
Oh, it's literally a roll of pork?
Yeah, it comes in a
pork roll.
cloth like bag.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think
There's a brand called Taylor though.
That's the thing. So it's the brand itself is called Taylor ham.
that looks gross.
Pork
No,
roll
it's
is the
awesome.
superior bacon. I'm telling you,
awesome.
especially if you don't like floppy bacon.
I don't like floppy bacon.
So it's like what's on an Egg McMuffin.
No, that's Canadian ham.
It's
This is different.
It's similar to that.
It says here if you can't find Taylor ham or pork roll, you can use a few slices of bologna.
No.
It's very different.
That's disgusting.
Coleman's never had bologna.
The
in his life.
consistency I would compare the most
Not
to
a
is a
fan,
hot
but-
dog. It has
Really?
like a hot dog consistency.
I don't know about that though.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm not saying it tastes
on
like a hot
Wikipedia
dog. The
page.
consistency,
The
though.
Wikipedia page says pork roll.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pork.
It was developed in 1856 by John Taylor.
Oh.
So there you go. And sold as Taylor's until 1906.
That's like the brand. It'd almost be like calling some random slab of ham Boar's Head. And
Have you been to the Pork Roll Festival?
I've not. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
There you go.
It's got a
do
great
show
smell.
from there.
I would love to.
Good smell when you're cooking it.
Assemblyman Tim Eustace, mispronouncing that, wants it the New Jersey State Sandwich. It did not happen. Neither bill made it out of committee. There you go.
Fucking politics.
It's great stuff.
Oh, this is gross. May 25th, 2023, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy declared the official sandwich in New Jersey to be the Taylor Swift ham egg.
No. God. That's on so many levels.
That's
That
just bad.
sucks.
That's just bad.
That
Put him in
sucks.
jail for that.
Shoot Taylor Swift with her and Menners.
All right,
into
take
the
it
fucking
easy.
sun.
Jesus. I don't want someone to show
Dante.
I'm sick of both of them.
Shoot them to the sun, you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Because on the yeah.
And why would you put her with Menners?
Just get rid of two people that bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Menners wants me to plug the network. He texted me
We
saying,
talked
plug,
about it
I know,
earlier.
I know.
People watching this are not going to be like, I'm going to watch Robbie V tonight. They're just not. They're just not.
show.
Like, I'm sure it's fine, but I'm saying no one's going to be like, oh, wow.
They might watch Mike and the Minifans.
Sure.
The
That's all I'm doing.
flagship.
Definitely.
That's the one show, if you don't watch the network, that's one you could try.
Yes.
I think
I
Diaz
think you
doing
two
it great.
should. I said this yesterday. You two are good together. You should just talk. You shouldn't take dumb phone calls.
Oh, me and Menners?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Phone calls stink generally.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I think he should just be on Mike in the Minute. He's
Definitely.
afraid to be on there because people are calling him out.
Why not just have a 2 hour? Just have you guys do the second half of Mike in a minute if you want to do that. I don't get that.
But like you're right. My favorite part is when me and Menners are just talking.
It's fine. Yeah. It's not magic or anything, but it's
No,
fine.
no,
It's
no.
good.
I'm
Better than
talking
Gus.
personally, yeah.
I agree. Who's on tonight?
I know Gig is on there. Other than that, I don't
Blind
think I know
Owl.
him. Blind Owl. So fucking.
That
what a
guy's
crew.
back? That loser? Jesus. My thing is, and I saw this on Twitter yesterday, it's true. Like in the old days, they would have Montante and that girl Allison on tonight.
That's
They
where
would-
they're fucking
They would
up.
fight it out on there. Then we would play that sound if it was good.
They have a cast.
Montante's
basically
not going to be
set.
here for another month. We'd love to have him be here, but he's traveling. We're not going to. So we're not, that feud is not going to mean anything a month from now. Whereas tonight, if I were Menners or I were that hideous woman,
She's not hideous.
Who?
The axe.
The axe.
Well, I mean physically. I just mean she's
I think it's a little
Like
sarcasm.
on the inside.
Yes.
You're saying okay.
Yeah, she's the hottest
Can't- I
woman of
can't
all
attest to
time.
that.
Man. Who cares? It's a fucking show, you idiot. I'm sure she's nice, you fucking moron. I would have them on there and fight it out.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Nothing against Gig. Gig's great. Have them all on. But that's the way we used to do it.
Well, they get a cast set like a week in advance.
Why?
Like that's the word they're
I'm
fucking
fine.
up.
I'm fine with that. Have them on, but like things change.
Yeah.
Like, if we had things set, like the Abel brothers wouldn't have called into, like you can't do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm actually demanding those two get on and fight.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a big test for Menners.
Or the axe, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's more of the axe.
I don't know if Montante's kind of, I'm not sure he'll do a show if you ask him to do it, but you can probably get him on. I
He
think.
did 2 this morning.
Yeah, and this other woman, I know she's a barstool. What's the one? People I hate.
She was a
Clubhouse.
Stoolie
Yeah.
Clubhouse guy.
So, whatever. What's that?
I just did a little,
The worst, right?
yeah, Neely.
Ugh, the worst. What else, Gus? Or Andy or John or whoever.
What about John? We haven't heard much from John. Sorry, John. That's probably my fault.
No, I mean, I wanted to see, like, do you think Gus would be better if you sent, like, once a week he has, like, not a man on the street mission, but, like, that kind of content?
Sure, we could do that.
I think that's
we're
where he
planning
strives,
on
and
that
he's
a bit.
coming to, like, the point where he's running out of
Maybe
ideas.
You should be volunteering ideas to me. Him
Volunteering?
pitching things, yeah.
I think Gus has bad instincts, though.
Okay.
Like the Minifans need to tell him what to do.
Well, I guess. I mean, yeah, maybe. What do you
Or
think of
you.
that, Gus?
I mean, I don't think I have bad instincts.
I do.
We've
Like what?
Coleman and I have talked about some things from behind the scenes. Man on the Street's one of them, for sure.
Why aren't you doing it?
Well, we talked about
just
Well,
got
the
our
camera,
we
that's
just got the
fair.
camera.
Gotcha.
So we talked about trying to go to King Richard's Fair as one of them.
That's not bad.
Definitely going to do the roller coaster stuff. I want to take Coleman to Canopy Lake Park and other things like that. So I've thrown out the
How
idea
does it
of
help the show?
going down Mass and Cass.
I think that
We've
does
done that.
because
We've
you
done
can
that
put that
already.
on the YouTube channel. Like that kind of stuff I would watch. Like I think him being in Man on the Street stuff is funny when it has a good point, not just like Gus in his basement, like sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, but like if those two go and do a roller coaster ride,
I wouldn't watch that one.
How does it help the show?
So
It doesn't.
I'm not even saying specifically roller coaster rides.
Whatever.
I'm just saying like man on the street stuff like that can be audio that we would then
I
play
agree
on
with
the
that.
show, react to, have social clips to put out.
I agree with that. That I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But I think Gus just wants to go to Campy Lake Park.
I do.
Everyone just wants to go with me.
Like Gus
sure.
going to
Gus is
ask
like a-
people about the Abel brothers today, like that, and them not knowing anything. That man on the street stuff is funny and it's clippable. Like
Yes.
TikTok, it's
I'm
perfect.
fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Gus at like a Planned Parenthood protest?
Sure.
I would tune into that.
Yeah.
One thing is,
Would you be willing to take a single woman who's you go to Planned Parenthood, like you go to like an anti one, but then a woman who's having an abortion, would you be willing to take her and go in there with her?
Like be her support.
I would do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
100%.
You would do that.
I would do
100%.
that.
And then would you, Coleman, be willing to eat the remains on a pork roll like a sample?
As long as it's called pork roll.
Yeah, you would do. Yeah, if it's Taylor, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
all right, that's
Then I'm
If
out.
you name that kid Taylor, I
I
swear.
just care about that right there.
He's
That's
rich.
That's what I mean.
That's what they do.
What's
I
that?
think
He
he just
probably
needs-
does eat like
Oh, this family's paid
fetuses
many
and
off, many
gets
like
blood
many young, like
transfusions from like a
like
6-year-old
the
and
like the
stuff.
maid's daughter. They've paid off many. Oh my god, it's like it's like a
Murdoch
soap
family,
opera.
yeah.
It's like, exactly.
This is my first abortion I've sat through.
Yeah, we should do more abortion stuff. We used
Yeah,
to.
that's true.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
we talked
we should
about
pay
it.
for a random Minifan abortion.
I'll try.
Too late for Mayo to kill
I'll
him?
try for one tonight.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We could do that.
I know she's down to get one. So
Really?
Oh yeah, fucking
do it.
popped a couple out of there already.
Let's do it.
Squeezed.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, you got to be open about it.
All right, absolutely.
I mean-
What else, Coleman? Coleman's rattled.
No, not at all. You were right on the U2 concert at the Sphere. They extended that fully.
Oh, I knew that was gonna.
I was kinda over the
Kirk
Sphere
was right
already.
though.
That was a no-brainer though. Like that's just.
Yeah,
I have to admit, I love you too. I said this the other day in the show. I just like to go see them play songs. I like to look at it for a minute, then I'll be like, all right. Like,
Yeah, I'm done.
What, are they singing now? Oh wow, it's like they're singing one, and look at that. Like it looks like a desert behind them.
Well, it's like they make it look like outside.
Yeah,
It's like
good for
what's-
like guys like you guys doing your fucking drugs and staring
Yeah.
at the thing. But like I'm just there for the music, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't
that's
even
me.
like those kind of drugs.
No? Yeah,
I don't do drugs.
Huh?
I don't do
You do
drugs.
gummies, don't you?
No,
I thought you did.
No,
I
he
did.
seems like a guy.
I
that
did.
doesn't-
I'm off. I'm off.
You're off.
No more.
You're clean.
Because of that genetic test. I can't. Yeah, I can't do alcohol. I can't do. Can't do
Why?
anything.
I mean, look at you. It's not like it's
I don't
helping.
know.
Right?
No, actually, it is. I'll tell you what though. Since I quit THC,
Mm-hmm.
I have the wildest vivid dreams. When I looked it up, it's a thing that THC blocks
Like
you from
every day,
can't.
it's every day is Halloween for you, and you're going as like a consultant. That's how you dress every
That's
single
his
day.
job. That's his
Yeah,
career.
I know, but it's like you're dressing the part of that guy. It's like if it was an Adam Sandler movie, you'd be playing that guy. You look like him.
Central
You dress
casting.
like him. You sound like him.
I'm not a consultant though.
But whatever, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that, just that asshole,
That
like,
Ed
but
Helms.
nice guy asshole guy, where you're just like, get this
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
guy
thank
away
you.
from me.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm
If
glad
I saw you walk in my business and like we have a training session today with him,
fuck
I'd be
outta
like,
there.
I fucking.
I bet
No,
you
I don't
Mayo-
do that. I don't do cold calls.
I bet you
I
at
don't
like
do cold
company
calls.
lunches when you guys go out for like the group. I bet you're like the friendliest guy at the lunch.
Do you
Yeah.
bring Subway?
Yeah.
People love me.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
telling you.
Do you play games and stuff or no?
At work?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
You'll
Simon
run like
says.
you'll run like a
Like in a workshop?
yeah.
Oh yeah, games are important.
Like they are?
Games make it fun.
Icebreaker
Like
kind
what?
of games.
Like
Like,
what
Yeah,
kind of
ice,
What's your
icebreaker
go-to?
games.
Like what? So we've hired you right now as
Yeah.
it's for the Kirk Minahan show. So we're all in here, John, myself, Gus, and Coleman. So what's a game just to loosen things up? Because there's tension in the air.
I wish I had it with me. I have a game called. So in this case, there's how many of us? 1, 2, 3.
He brought
4,
Simon.
5, 6. So I would change it to. It would be called six things I know about you. And I have a list of questions, and I would narrow it down to 6 based on the group size. And you start, and each person has to pick a question from the list and answer it. And then that question's off the board, and it gets passed to the next person, and they have to answer it.
Is
And
your life?
And I come up with the questions,
That's-
so it's things. Yeah.
So terrible.
his life is
You're
the
such
shit.
a scam artist.
I'm not a scam
You're
artist.
such a scam.
I don't have it in me to be a scam artist.
Oh my
I'm too honest. I can't lie to people.
Jesus. All right. What else? Coleman, Gus, you guys have anything?
Yes. Yesterday, the lights camera guys were talking about what movie you watch the most in life. What movie
I
do you
saw
think?
this. Oh, do we have a guest for Sunday night yet, by the way, or no?
Will has confirmed.
Will is in for Sunday night.
Yes.
I'm happy Will is.
I love
around.
Will.
So do I. I'll be curious to see. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how it goes.
Me and Will became close at the Sacco show when you told us to go find that thing. And us two were just looking around for 30 minutes after it was found.
Oh,
It was found.
it's like me at Surviving Barstool. At the John Stewart thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Will Sunday.
Yes.
And so we're doing Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I think, next week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, blind mic for those.
Yeah.
And
Friday
then
we'll figure out.
Friday, yeah.
Okay.
Talk about.
All right. So wasn't Clemmer part of this or no? The Lights Camera Bar?
Yes, I think so. It was more so not their audio, but I was curious about your own. What movie have you watched the most, do you think, in life?
Rocky 3. I've probably seen it 500 times.
If, like, even to this day, when it's on TV, is that the
Yes.
one that you stop and just...
You can watch it even if
I know the
it's
whole
halfway
movie. I can
through.
recite the entire movie beginning to end.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like if it's halfway through, you're keeping it on.
Well, halfway through is when it picks up.
Yeah,
And then
that's
they lose
true.
to Mr. T, and then Apollo shows up, and they have the meeting in the gym, and then I'm like, I'm fucking gonna watch this. I have to watch it. Yeah, it's the greatest film ever. I mean, it's the most fun film ever. Stallone is a genius. It's a genius. He has a Netflix documentary coming out in November about him. I'd love to have him on. Book him, Gus, would you?
What's it called? Sly?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Which I'm not crazy about, but yeah.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
You're going to do the K season 3, right?
I'm working on the K season 3 right now.
So is it just? Have you ever thought about making it like? Is it always going to be an active investigation where you're trying to find somebody, or is
Not
it ever?
necessarily.
Okay.
Not
Well, have you ever
necessarily.
thought about doing it as a video show
Yes.
rather? Okay.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay, good. Because I think those hit and like you can get picked up better when it's a video show.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
All right, I never listened to the K. I'm not a true crime guy, but I would watch that.
Appreciate it. You could download it.
Yeah, that's
Always
true.
use download.
That's true.
All right, that's
I'm
cool.
honest.
I appreciate it.
So like the Kevin Mailer lie detector test could have been on, like that on video would have been.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
You,
Yeah.
you interacting with those types of characters would be
Right. Yeah.
interesting.
We were kind of we were flying by the seat of our pants at that point. And obviously, season 2 culminated gave up in the middle. So, we'll see. We'll see. We're working on. We're not there yet, but we're working on it. What else?
This was a pretty wild tweet yesterday from our friend Bailey Carlin. Some guy replied to him and said,
Wait, what, you think you found his DUIs or something?
Yeah.
saw
So the guy
this.
said, go get the booster again if you're so trusting. And then he replies, hey, Jordan, how about you spend less time focusing on whether or not I'm vaccinated and more time on not stacking DUIs like you're collecting them?
I actually
and then
respect that.
dropped this guy's full name and his 2 DUIs.
I maybe would have done that a year ago.
Yeah, I kind of respect
But this guy,
that.
he does stink, though. Did you know him, Coleman, or no?
He wasn't in the office the same time I was. He was doing his own thing on the side by that point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know him. I remember, like I said, he had some mental health stuff, and
Yeah.
he seemed okay, but he's a fucking. Does he have a job?
He's like in charge of his own media consulting.
He ran
company,
like Guy
basically.
Fieri's social media account.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I think he does Stephen A's now.
Yeah, he has
too.
massive
Does he really?
clients.
Yeah, like huge
He's
followings.
a gas hire, so he's like a smart social guy. Yeah, but that's
no,
what happens.
No creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Stephen A. doesn't tweet on his own.
No,
It's like Brady.
no, it just shows
It's
how
like,
fake
it's like
the world
everyone
is.
nowadays.
No, but like
There's-
Stephen Smith was like a writer.
That's
like,
what-
I don't, like
and,
Brady,
like-
I get Brady's an idiot, but like Stephen A. Smith, I don't.
At least he could
understand.
be authentic. At least be yourself.
I'd want to if I were him. I
Yeah.
don't know what that.
It's weird.
I mean, with
Maybe I'll start having someone do that for me.
I'm
Gus, you
trying
wanna
to
do it?
run one
Yeah,
as
okay.
is.
Okay. What's that?
Said I'm trying to run one as is.
I'll
I
let
think
Gus do it. Gus
2
can
might be
handle it.
brutal.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip of Brady that was viral a couple weeks ago where he's talking about like I would get myself so pumped up like I want to kill the other team.
Yeah.
Where was that in the 5 agreements?
Yeah,
you know, that's why your interviews with him. I know he kind of like does believe that stuff, but he would completely hide that other side of himself.
I never
And now
knew.
he's doing the Coke sponsorship. Like,
Oh, was he really?
I thought you guys said that.
Oh, I thought
that
he
he signed on.
Was it Coca-Cola?
Coke
Maybe
or
you're right.
Pepsi?
There was something the other day. You're right.
He's been doing a bunch of like
Subway. There was something. You're right. Like, I think it was that.
But he was so much more interesting, that side of him, to like, I got to get myself to the point where I want to murder the other team. Like,
I just never found him an interesting
I don't think he's
subject conversationally.
no. Well, but you made him interested.
Well, sometimes, but
the interview where he said, "Are you telling me Frosted Flakes is food?"
Yeah.
That was
that was
a
him.
wow moment.
That was him. But yeah, now
Well,
he's,
he said in that interview also that Coca-Cola is poison, so I don't think he has
is.
a deal with that.
No, I think he did. That was the whole point. I think he just did.
Oh,
he was
to,
in
like,
Edelman. I think he was
counteract
like,
that.
I think he was like a commercial with Edelman for Pepsi or
Yeah,
something.
we're saying now he's
Yeah.
taking money
Gotcha.
from
I
them.
think,
Yeah,
right?
He just did one with Gronk too about joking about coming out of retirement.
Ugh, man, who cares?
Oh, that's the Pepsi
Go
one,
away.
yeah.
Go away. Jesus.
Imagine if he fucking did it. I would love it. If
Well, he just
get him for the
want to run
Pats.
another ring.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
I think he's signed with the 1 in 4 or 5 Patriots.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I
Oh
do,
my god, I
actually.
don't know. I'm not
46
applying logic. I'm just speaking from the heart. I want that.
You don't want
Just,
them to win any games if you're a Patriot fan. You don't need that shit.
He just won another ring. The Aces.
I saw that. Congratulations. It was great. I watched the final game. It was incredible.
I'm a Liberty guy, so
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough series. Tough
yeah.
series.
New York, 50 years without a title.
What's that?
50 plus years.
Basketball?
No, just New York.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
that doesn't make sense. I guess basketball?
The whole state?
Fucking Yankees have won like 5
Yeah, I
million.
know. That was dumb.
What the hell are you talking about?
I guess it's basketball.
Well, that's true. The Knicks haven't won since 72.
70, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, you're a historian. You should know that.
Hey, we got 2. I got to hold them close.
All right, what else? What else? You have anything, Gus or Mayo? Any other questions before we take a few calls?
I was curious with Coleman. He said his cutoff age. You asked him if he would date an older woman, or just have sex with an older woman.
Sure, right.
His cutoff age was 30.
I would
Yeah,
smash.
23.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, man. When I was 23,
Dude, dive into those gray hairs.
Yeah, I
don't
don't-
be afraid.
He's
especially
a young guy.
30
That's
is
when you
not,
hit the fucking old
30
ladies.
is not
He's got his
old.
own thing, no?
Listen, they just, come to me. I don't got to worry about
This is something that actually shocks
He's not
me.
focused
about
on
it.
that right now.
Well, like if a
Exactly.
smoking hot single mom
Yes,
who's
sure.
37 came to
Yes.
you, you'd be like, sorry, you're
No, if she was down, maybe.
So why'd you
yeah,
lie to
sure.
us?
I didn't lie to you. I was just picked an age that seemed reasonable. 7 years older is
How about you,
like
Gus?
pretty
Is-
reasonable.
Is your bride the same age as you? Older, younger?
2 years younger, so
years
roughly the same age.
Okay. Older women that never intrigued you?
No, they did.
So when you were 18,
So
Were you ever with like a much older woman?
the oldest I think was probably 4 or 5 years older than me.
Okay.
Not
I
too
spent
bad.
like 6 months dedicated to old women. Like, it was a fucking
I
adventure.
tried to get my cousin at my bachelor party to leave with a woman who was definitely in her late 30s, early 40s, ready to go, but he just wouldn't
That's
do
good
it.
to say.
I thought that was
old,
going
huh?
a different way.
No,
At your bachelor party?
at my bachelor party.
Aren't you in your early 30s?
I am.
So why is
How old's your cousin?
what the fuck are you
My
talking
cousin's
about?
27, 26.
So you just bully him, Mayo. You have a trigger. He triggers you for some reason.
No,
This happened on the whole top 50 thing.
Me, Gus, and Tim, the one silver
Everyone's
lining of the
just
top 50
shooting.
list, we are closer than ever, the three of us.
Is that true?
That's why I can say to Gus, what the fuck are you talking
The
about? 'Cause
DMs
we're
are still
pals.
open. There have been conversations between the
I
three
mean, for a
of
guy
us.
who nitpicks everything, you fucked that up
That was
so bad.
you
I
had
don't even know what your
weeks.
defense is.
I don't have much of
Poppycock.
one. I didn't put the time necessary into it. We botched from the beginning. Clearly now in retrospect, we didn't have the right idea of what the list should be. Our criteria was fucked up. We rushed it. And we fucked it up. We did a bad job, and I apologize.
I was shocked Tim was the one that was like kind of and like
He's like lazy about it, Tim?
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. I should have stepped up and taken more of a leadership role with the committee.
Who was the leader of the committee?
I think we were lacking for one, honestly. I
Yeah.
think we all were trying to just get along and not take up too much time. And so,
There literally is not a list. There's no list.
no, there's a list.
there's no
But
list.
nobody
top
There's like
49.
17
Nobody
lists.
takes it seriously though. No one knows what it is. There's no definitive list.
If there's
Nobody knows
100
it.
lists, there's 0 lists.
and nobody
That's-
knows it.
No. But we
It's
did
amazing.
have a list. But Gus reverted back to an earlier version of the list. So I had printed out the list, but then Gus went back to an earlier version, and so even during the broadcast, like the list I had in front of me wasn't matching.
It
Gus's
should have went
list.
like this. You had the list set up. Like there should be videos for each one. You name somebody.
Get me
maybe
see-
every
get the list
10.
up. Get the list up here.
Every
The actual
10,
list.
maybe somebody comes on and talks. Like you
Manners,
could have
yeah.
did that stuff.
Yeah.
Manners,
The Clemmer thing made sense. I don't know why you guys kicked him off.
my immediate reaction, my visceral reaction was this guy's big time in us. Like if it had been John or BA or anyone, like a Minifan came on to, but the fact that it was like,
I'll say
oh,
1,000.
Dad's here, like, oh, big shot Clemmer from Barstool's
Yeah, but
here. It was like, get the fuck out.
But he
That's
went
how you
on,
get
though.
more views on
But he was
the
nice
video.
enough to go on.
Yeah, I'll
you know?
say
I'm just saying it was
1,000 things
a
about-
knee jerk reaction. Tim had the same exact reaction. Gus rolled with it. It was just get the fuck out of here, Clemmer. Nobody wants to.
I
hear
don't
from
think
you.
that's one thing Clemmer would do that. I don't think he would do that.
What
Be
shit on
like,
us.
no. Be like I'm the big shot here.
I didn't
It
get
felt
that
that way.
sense.
No, I
it
think him
just felt
being
that
there
way.
is like shows Clemmer's actually a pretty good dude.
Oh, I like Clemmer. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he's a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Or like if Jeff
But you
D.
shit on
Lowe
him.
had jumped
Kicked him
on,
off.
I would have had the same reaction. Like,
Why?
That's just
Because they're
bad instinct.
Barstool people. This is
so-
Minifan business.
But I mean, Rico was invested. He was texting
What if
me
Rico
during
did it? What if Rico did it? What
I'm
if,
actually
what if
putting-
Portnoy did it? You tell Portnoy to get off?
You picked
No,
bad.
probably- no.
I think you picked a bad fight. I'm actually starting to put more blame on you.
I mean, why? I mean, Tim McCann seemed like a good pick. Mayo,
He's shocked me the most.
Mayo
what?
second guesses
you know
everything.
You know what the problem is? I think Tim and I are sneaky normal. I think we're too normal
Yeah, I
to,
was
to
also
do it.
When Tim showed up at the train
Yeah.
station, I thought you're
Go
normal.
through this really quick. Go.
He's a snake for
Go.
that too. I told Tim this already. He knows I feel this way. He fucking sandbagged us with that. He could have said,
Like
"Hey,
on
Mayo."
a train?
Mayo, I'm going to the train station tomorrow. Why don't you come with me? We'll both,
I
mea
wouldn't want you
culpa.
to, why? I wouldn't want you there. Psycho.
I'm just saying, it felt like Tim could have thrown us a bone.
I disagree.
That's
I
more of a
respect-
Tim move. That's not a you move.
I respect him because he like teased
Right?
it to us.
That's
He's like, I have something planned for tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell
You're
you what about
psycho.
it just in case it goes
creep.
south.
That's like a creep psycho.
That's Tim's brand. That's not your brand.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone. But he could have extended the offer. He could have extended the
Let
offer.
me hear the list real quick.
1 Kirk, 2 Blind Mike.
Wait, is this the proper list?
Well, this is the one that I put out at the end after.
This is the
where
problem.
we took out Minifans out. We put Gig in for Minifans.
Polar on
See,
twice.
no, I don't. All right.
First, I mean, forget. This is already a mess. Nobody even knows what the list is.
This was the last list that
Go
you
ahead.
and Jeff-
I'm not going to comment. I'll
Yeah.
just tell you if I think if the number is right or wrong. That's all I'll say. Go.
1 Kirk.
Yep.
2 Mike.
Nope.
3 Steve.
Nope.
4 Justin.
Yep.
5 Dave.
Nope.
6 Clemmer.
Yep.
7 Tim. 8
Tim McCann?
Tim and Can.
Yeah, okay.
8 Miltons.
Okay.
9 Murchison.
Yeah.
10 Gig.
No.
11 Mutt.
Well, how was Gig 10?
that was a
How was
panic.
Gig? How was Gig? I love Gig. How was Gig 10?
That was a panic move by me.
Yeah.
10?
10. It was I had to get the Minifans out of there.
Doesn't make any sense.
I just threw Gig in.
It's a wild
So
pick.
that's what I mean. Then what's the? Go ahead.
11 was Mutt. 12.
I mean, say what you want about Mutt. He stinks. We all know that. Gig is above Mutt.
Yeah, that's
that was so excited by me.
It's insane. Go ahead.
12 was Steve's a liar guy.
Okay.
13 K Marco.
Yep.
14 Portnoy. 15 Big Cat. 16 Carabas. 17 Bosco.
Okay.
Jerry 18. Wit 19.
Jerry's too low. Jerry should be higher than those guys. Go ahead. Wit. Yep.
Wit 19. Ridgeld's 20. Warden of the North 21. Montante 22.
Montante should be above Tim Ridgeels.
Andy Mayo 23.
Yeah, he's a bigger part of the show.
I always see it.
I'm too high.
This is not what I'm Minifan ranking.
Yeah.
Andy Mayo should not be in the top 5,000.
But the argument can be made for top 50, I think.
I'm sure you would like to make it. Go ahead.
24 was Harry. 25
Yep.
Kevin Cullen. 26
Yep.
Stacey from Madawaska.
Nope. Wait, that's way too high.
27.
She's been part of the show in like 3 years.
27 was
Fucking perverts. Go ahead.
Jeff D. Lowe.
I mean, Jeff D. Lowe should be above Stacey Madawaska.
28 Dale.
Dale, go ahead.
29 Sneakers.
Okay.
30 was Visionless Dave.
Yeah.
31 Carano. 32 DEC.
Like, Carano should be above Visionless Dave.
I think
Like,
him.
just in terms of Visionless Dave I like, but like in terms of the impact and the history of the show, like on the show itself,
I hate crap.
this is where the circle jerk stuff gets too much.
Yeah.
You don't agree with that, Mayo?
Oh, I agree. No, like I said, we fucked up the list. The list is bad.
Carano should be above Harry. Carano would like to be above Harry. But like this is not. Go ahead. This is annoying me again. Why am I getting annoyed by this fucking thing? You guys are fucking idiots. Go.
33 was Greg Polar. 34 was Julie DeCaro. 35 Kevin the Caller. 36 Kevin from Bristol. 37 John from Scranton.
Tim from Bristol should not be in the top 5,000. Nothing against him. He's a good guy, but like he's not part of the show.
Deceased.
He's a fan of the show. Like what impacts he had on the show?
Songs, prank
Like in
phone
the last
calls?
2 years.
Oh, in the last 2 years, not.
In the last 2 years.
You just hung up on him.
Just as
Yeah, I will. At some point.
I think the last 2 years would be the DM he sent you about the
That was
Hall
I
of
was
Fame.
in Walhalla when he sent me that. That was more than 2 years ago, I think.
I think that's the most recent one.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing against him. He's a good fan. I like him. I'm just saying.
I think the abortion.
He's part of the show open too in Portland. Yeah.
It's coming.
37 was John from Scranton.
Yeah.
38 Patrick from the Discord.
I mean, what the fuck?
Patrick from the Discord. That's crazy.
I like him. He's a nice guy. He's got the beard, right?
He's the most boring guy in the
But he's a
world.
sweet guy. But like, what? Go
He
ahead.
provided the Discord.
Yes.
39 Greg again.
This is where it loses all.
Top 49.
40 was Donald J. Trump. 41 Julie
I
crossing
mean, you're
T's
telling
and
me the
dotting
Trump
I's.
caller is 40th? He's below Patrick from the Discord?
That's insane.
That's crazy. Go ahead.
42 is Riggs. 43 Featherston. 44 Shirley. 45 Lauren Lynn. 46 Freddie Couples. 47 Steve from Providence. 48 Ziggy. 49 MHB. 50 BA.
I said the other day, Lauren Lynn's a good fan of the show. She's a really good fan of the show. I'm very grateful, like to all the fans. But like, what has she done like on the show? This is where Minifans, and I heard Dave from Hull say this the other day about how great, like, she should be higher. Somebody, she's great. She's a great fan. She's a very nice person. I always shoot the shows. I'm very grateful, like I said. But why would she be? What has she done on the show?
You guys called her to see what the deal was after the Sacco show the
Oh,
other day.
but
I think that was
Peltier's
the
not
first
even
call.
on there.
She called us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'm saying like what? That's what I'm saying about the Minifans.
She
You
did
guys
the
get-
min.
I remember a contribution, but you guys are going to say I'm creepy. But You during the Steve era, sometime around the tennis match, you said you wanted Minifans to start submitting like porno scripts, and she made a submission. Remember, it was her like reading almost like an erotic novel type of narrative about watching the match.
Do you think it's a big moment in show history?
You asked what she contributed to the show. She contributed that.
She's a really good, but I'm not even targeting her or Tim or these other fans. But like that's the Patrick. I'm just saying. The argument is
we fucked it up.
The argument is not against them. See, you want to do the 50 best Minifans list? That's a different list. She'd be way up there. Fantastic.
Yes. Queen.
Yeah, all day. Great, fantastic, wonderful. All that great stuff. Wonderful. What I'm saying is like Patrick from the Discord versus like even Riggs, who I did a whole week of shows with in Chicago, whether you like Riggs or not. Like that's not even an argument.
And she called in to talk about Peltier's night or whatever, and he wasn't even on the list, right?
Right.
Well, Peltz was supposed to be on the list.
I wouldn't put him on the list.
I'm just saying, if she was there, I would say he would be there instead.
Not after the other day?
No, not after the other day.
I wouldn't
skyrocket.
Put
see that leg
me on
cross,
the
though?
list. Like some of the first stuff I did for the show was the producer stuff. You know what I mean? Like I've done the Minifan stuff, but it's like
I agree. I think you did a great job. But like I'm saying, like we're talking about the history of the show, show, not the network, not who's at live shows, not who supports us. I'm very grateful for all that. Great Minifans. Minifans are awesome. They're the greatest. You want to make a list of top 50 Minifans? Go. You guys should do
make
100.
Top
go
100.
for it.
We kind of did, yeah. We just need to remove like 8 other people.
I think that's
what I'm saying. So maybe Lauren's a bad example because she's actually done things on the show. That's maybe not even the perfect example. But like Patrick on the Discord, I don't think he's ever been on this show.
I mean, I think an
He's
argument
never been
there,
discussed on this show.
but he started the Discord, and the Discord contributed.
cares?
But there was a
Minor.
At the beginning of the show,
We're talking minor.
The elections, that's it.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Who even cares?
Well, there was. Do you remember
I'm
the
still
time
salty.
I tweeted out, "Hey Kirk, can you jump in the Discord? I have a question."
No, I don't know.
And then you went in, and I wasn't there, and you said like it was like the lowest moment of your life.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But yeah, that's my point. You guys fucked the list up. Every which way.
We did.
And the Minifans are great, but it was not the 50 best Minifans.
Yeah.
So now the Minifans catch shrapnel by me saying, "Oh, they're not great." That's not the point. They are great, but the point, you guys are idiots. That's the whole point.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I said
right.
that to Minifan.
Right.
I can't believe the last finalized list had any Minifans on there after how hard they got trashed by Kirk in the last couple weeks. It's just like I don't know why that guy's
Who's
there.
that?
That guy's there.
I wasn't, but I'm not trashing them.
Well, I know, but indirectly,
quite the opposite. They're great. Like all the Minifans on the list are all great. That's not. That's
but they
not
never
the point.
really did anything.
Yeah, that's some have like Tim Montante. Yeah, but not
I think many of them would agree with you actually.
So do I.
Yeah, I don't think they feel like you're trash.
You guys fucked up.
We did.
You did.
All right. What else?
Pretty fabulous.
All right, we'll take a few calls, Coleman. Wrap up the week. Jesus Christ, what a week!
I love Friday shows.
I don't know what these people will vote in their favorite shows of the week. I can't wait. I can't even tell you what Sunday's show was.
No, we need the guest names. That's how
what?
rather than saying was Monday better than Tuesday, say was Mutt and
service.
Patrick better than John and whoever was on with John.
Andy?
That circle jerk stuff.
Who was on with John Peltier?
Oh, John Peltier was Blind Mike.
Okay, yeah, that's how I would.
I would have no idea. Like, I forget that stuff immediately.
I'm having a hard time.
They start to
keeping up.
run together too, so I see the point in not making a poll like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I appreciate the effort.
I kind of just like the original. Just what was your favorite show? Hey, what you doing?
Yeah,
you doing today?
Yeah.
But I mean, I could see people already. If we start doing 4 days a week, 3 hours, 2.5 hours, people are going to fall behind.
Oh yeah, it's
I fall behind. I mean,
Yeah.
I love.
and the mix of YouTube and the podcast, because like the other day I listened to some on YouTube, then I listened to some on the podcast, and I thought I caught it all. Then I did a third listen, and you implied I was a pedophile, and I was like, I'm glad I caught this because I would have looked.
I don't think I implied your.
I would have looked really stupid if I didn't know he said that
Brain
about
works
me.
is the best.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with somebody underage?
No, come on.
What
about
I'm
when
giving you
you
a
were-
chance to deny it. What are you so defensive for?
What about when you were underage?
Oh yeah.
When you were a kid?
So you have had
So
sex
yes.
with people
So you've
underage.
had So you're a sex with liar,
but the
too.
same age as me at the
That's
time.
not what I
yeah.
asked. So the answer to that question is yes.
So you lied.
With a big old asterisk, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just asking questions. That's
With
all.
an asterisk.
They had a big. Oh, I thought it was.
You dated girls in like high school?
I've walked into this. See, I shouldn't have even.
You dated girls in high school?
Yeah.
I find that
When did you
impossible.
lose
Must have
your
been so
virginity? Are you
annoying.
allowed to say?
Like 14.
Oh, that's not
15?
bad.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty early.
Jeez, no. How old were you?
14 or 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow. What
Pretty
was she doing?
advanced.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting, wouldn't it? No.
Could be dead.
I think it's
What?
weird.
She could.
Was she having on a pad?
Could be dead.
She could have been dead when he was fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
One of those people that
Probably
could be
killed
dead.
herself after that.
Did anyone else find it was weird that Gus got his asshole eaten out and hasn't eaten asshole?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I was very surprised by
It's
that.
been bothering me. all week.
I kind of want to bang that
I
girl.
try not to think about it.
That's fucking weird.
I
Neither
picture
is Jared, though.
Just like Gus with his legs
I just
thrown
picture
behind
Gus's
him.
legs up like
Gus-
that. Big smile on his face.
I was surprised by that. I thought he was more of like a on all fours sticking the butt out.
Oh.
You know, like he seems like he'd give a little shake.
That's what.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's no position like I'm a fan of it. There's no position you could be in that it's good in that situation.
There's
But
no
legs
way
behind your
there's
head
no way
is.
that Gus is clean either. That's the other takeaway. There's no fucking chance.
He's the bidet guy though, right?
Now I'm clean.
Back then you
I
were.
was not.
That's
I was as clean as I thought I
shit in her
could
mouth
be.
and she was down for
She
it.
went
She
home
threw
or
those
fucking
mother.
dinner with her
I'm
parents
telling
the
you,
next day.
give me that girl's number.
Jesus.
Gus he's so unfazed though.
I know.
I can't tell with him. I don't
He
know.
doesn't have thick skin. I think he's made of rubber. I think he's unbreakable.
figure
I
him
love
out.
Gus. I like both producers.
No, you did a good. I think these are the right picks.
We'll see.
I was shocked by the Montante kind of just completely. I don't even think he was like in your mind for a pick. How you didn't like you choose him. It was.
Well, it wasn't like an anti, but I guess that wasn't the anti-Montante thing. It was just I said it to him the other day. I just didn't see him in that spot. I needed somebody kind of calm. Like say what you want about Dave and Steve, and they're different, but they're also kind of can be like this. Montante is like this all the time.
Well, yeah, especially when something would go wrong too.
Right.
That would be even.
And I
worse.
can't have him. I can't have somebody like that there. Like obviously Dave would lose his mind sometimes, but they were mostly like that.
Dave almost to a fault, I think.
Yes, I would agree.
Because
But-
when the screen's that size and he's like, "Oh, is it that big a
Yeah,
deal?"
Dave's
Like,
too
But there's a
casual.
benefit to that too, though. So
Oh,
like the
totally.
day in day out, like
Yeah.
you know. So
you need it. But
where that chair, I wanted somebody who's not like that,
Yeah.
and that's now I have Gus. Who I don't know what Gus is doing, but everyone tells me he's working hard. The guy who's killing it today is Josh.
No, he is. I can
brought
see
in
him.
donuts?
I can see him.
No,
back
I
there.
brought in the donuts.
Oh, he walked the donuts in the room.
He
was
brought you
big.
Jeff's donuts.
Oh, I don't remember.
Take it
I
easy.
almost
take
heard
it
that
easy.
bit.
Take it easy.
He was
bro.
the
we all know
medium
we all
to
know
a
you brought the
punchline.
donuts. We all
I
know
also donated anonymously to Tim's fundraiser. I want everyone to know that.
Thanks. That's my. I was on that.
anonymously. You did.
Yeah.
How much?
I did $50.
That's very nice.
I thought the trailer was good.
Can I try and
was much
fucking
better
pitch
than I
this?
thought.
I mean, I
Yeah.
worked on it.
Pitch what?
The fucking She's at the Rizad documentary. I mean,
There's a house. We know it.
Yeah, Tim Riegel's
You built
coming
a
in.
house.
That was. I'm a marketing guy. That's the last thing I think we should have done.
I think providing drugs to him, John, is not contributing.
I know. I did the audio for it. I did the audio.
So you did, it looks good.
Oh, we did really. I mean, I stayed down. We were in West Virginia for a fucking week. It's insane down there.
Where'd you stay?
Me and Be a Man guy were roommates for a week.
Oh my god!
It was fucking. I mean, he's the biggest star I've ever been around.
It's crazy.
And I'm saying like people coming up to him, star like the Barstool guys were coming up to him.
I know it. No,
It's
I know it.
insane.
Where in West Virginia were you staying?
We were right on the border of PA, West Virginia, and Ohio, and then we were maybe 45 minutes from Wheeling.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, we filmed this documentary. We were on like the edges of cliffs trying to get this guy at fucking work, and we're getting chased by his company cars and shit. Like West Virginia is a wild world.
What's the story though?
So the story basically is his mom has severe psychosis, bipolar disorder.
Right.
So he really is fighting and struggling through life really at this point to try to just build his grandma, his nana, his mom, and his sister a house.
Okay.
So we decided.
Is that what Tim's talking about building a house?
I know because when he said that, he was like,
metaphorically. I thought.
"Oh,
But it was not a good metaphor because it's similar.
It
to
was
the-
a horrible metaphor.
yeah.
And it's literally a house. But no, his goal is he wants to build his nana a house, and
Right.
she raised him because his mom is. I mean, you saw in the trailer, her house is pathetic.
not great,
It's
yes.
bad. It's
That was
very bad.
powerful. Yeah.
And she doesn't know her own son's name sometimes, and all that stuff. So this kid is probably what I would like. He's the kind of like
It's like Josh's mom.
Well, yeah. So like Peltier, how you said like you're a good guy. I couldn't just say fuck you to you. That's
Right.
how this kid is.
He seems like a nice kid. Yeah.
So yeah, so Riggled saw that and decided She's at the Rizats used in Rough and Rowdy's promo image. Like he's the guy they advertise with.
Right.
Why can't this kid succeed? So we did this. We want to promote him, kind of build up. Like that's really what it is. We're showing the struggle. He's training in a basement. He's running up hills to train. Like it's authentic and raw. And he used to be a heroin addict. Like and now he's not. Like he's doing a good job. And that's where we're trying to. We got him in the gym. We got him with hanging out with this, like where he's from is insane. Like Tennessee,
I've been those areas. It's tough.
It's wild.
It's tough. Well, there you go. All right, good.
So
A little better
boxing
promo.
is his ticket to save his.
Yeah, and he's a one-punch knockout guy. Like he has ended fights in 3 seconds before. So we want him to get the respect he deserves, and he's gotten it from. I mean, Big Cat did an interview with us like this, ringside for fucking. I mean, we got to sit ringside for the whole Rough and Rowdy last time, and the Barstool has been great helping us out with it. But yeah, so it's really just to raise him the money to get his parents in a house.
Okay, good, excellent. Okay,
would he fight Gus?
Oh, he would fuck us up.
Yeah, he would.
He would fucking. Yeah, Gus's head might fall.
He's no Abel brother. Though.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
tell you
not.
that.
Gus, would you
I would
take a
throw him
punch
up
from him
against-
if he was a in studio guest? Would you take?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We're
Take a
not
gloved up-
we're not doing things like
No,
that.
you know you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
You
I
actually tried to do that before.
Well, Mike wanted to do it.
Yeah, Mike wanted to fight Portnoy.
Yeah. No, he wanted to
Mike-
fight the fucking guy in studio
Yeah.
at the time. I was like, Mike, we're not doing that. Are they loaded up, Coleman?
Yes.
All right, good. Here we go.
Thank you.
No problem. Everybody's done hitting their 30 button. We're back.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's Gilbert Godfrey from the grave.
We're good, Coleman.
Yeah.
No,
What
moving on.
is that?
So it's a short film right now.
So basically, what we're raising the money for is to be able to film the next
the
part
part
of
of
it.
it, yeah,
We raise enough money to film the trailer to make money to
Just
film
say,
the whole thing.
Good. Hustling. I like that.
Yeah, we're trying. We're in the hole a lot. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Myself alone.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Hello.
$978.
Hello.
Hello, Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk.
Yes.
Spencer Abel.
I was gonna
Spencer,
say
how are
something,
you?
brother?
Can I show you my baseball?
Sure. Yes, you can, Spencer. Thank you.
My base.
We got it, Spencer. I got the joke.
You gotta hang up.
For Spencer.
Yeah.
Hey, Kirk.
Hey, what's up, buddy? They load up, Coleman?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Step up, for Christ's sakes. I'm going to end these calls quick if you guys don't step up. What's up? Sorry, not you.
Yeah, a couple of callers, but all this list talk has got me thinking, who do you think in 2 years has the chance to be higher, Coleman, Gus, or Trung?
Higher where?
Like, so in 2 years from now, if there's another list, who do you think has
top
the chance
50?
to be higher up on
That's
that
a
list?
good question.
Yes.
That's a good question. Thanks. That's actually a good question. Right now, none of them are on there, right?
Correct.
Humble.
I feel like Trung is going to be a burnout, like had a high moment at a live show or something, and then wound up not liking this. Something's going to happen. He's going to be upset about something. So he'll be in like maybe in the 40s. I'm going to say Coleman.
Let's go.
I'm going to say Coleman. What do you guys think?
I think Coleman has the most built-in rise.
Yeah, he's got an easier spot too, I think.
Like he can easily go to 5. You know, like
right.
it's,
Gus, you have to hustle for that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Mayo?
Yeah, I could see Coleman being higher on the list in 2 years, but then 2 years after that, would Coleman still be in the picture?
Another
Because
good
Gus,
question.
I feel like you've got Gus for life.
question.
Whereas Coleman, and it's not a criticism, but
No,
Coleman,
I could see Coleman leaving.
Coleman's
yeah.
young. This is a big opportunity to build something
Sure.
and really prove
These next
himself.
4 years count. Said it from
Oh,
the start.
that's right. Oh, yeah, the 4 years.
There's nothing wrong with leaving. Like
No, I'm
it's
not,
respectable.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. He'd
Definitely
be dead
not.
to me, but
Kirk's the only guy that gave me the chance.
Yeah,
I
don't
ride.
don't
Fuck
forget
loyal.
I like
Forget
that.
that.
I
Don't
like
forget that. No, but it's true.
Yeah,
but
put the
no,
dog
but,
collar
but
on.
if he said to me a year from now, "Hey, I got this great offer," I'm gonna say no. Like he's a good guy. That's why I felt like Colin. He's gone to bigger and better things. He's
Oh, if he
playing
leaves like
golf and
that
doing the
though,
hits.
if
But
he
I-
leaves like that though, you're fucked. The Minifans will hunt you down.
Yeah,
if
that
you
won't
leave
be
like
good.
that.
That
That
won't
won't
be
be
good.
good.
Oh, they like Colin
Don't
now,
do that.
so who
no, and I
knows?
think Coleman would want more than a year to really.
I would
if
think.
he's looking
He's
to
just moved here.
build a show and make his mark on
Do we
it,
have an apartment yet, Coleman?
2, 3, 4 years.
You don't have one? I thought you had the place.
I liked the place. Someone beat me to it, and I missed out on it. So now I'm this weekend going to more.
What are you smiling at, Gus? Why does that make you happy?
It did.
I'm just saying, the Chateau Augustus, no mice, clean
You
room.
calling it a chateau does not
The one
entice
clean
me
room.
any
We got
more.
one clean
You know what?
room.
It actually enticed me more. I kind of like it being
It's the one clean room because no one goes in it.
The guest room?
Yeah.
There's
Coleman, what's your
Ristorante
criteria for the
Italian.
apartment? Like, what's a deal breaker for you? Something you need to have in it.
It's really there really isn't
Dishwasher.
Like in unit dishwasher
You have
and
to have
washer dryer would be nice. Like
Yeah.
going back to like the college swipe card for
Yeah,
washer
fuck
dryer.
that.
I'm not really feeling.
You're an
that.
adult now.
You don't
I
really.
got an extra washer dryer.
You don't really
Sure.
have to
That's a good
do
point.
a lot of laundromat stuff around. Like the apartments around here mostly have washer and dryer. It's not like New York City, right?
Also,
Yeah, I would think. I don't know.
also like parking. which is like a difficult situation within Boston in general. So like
Get
figuring
out,
out.
go to the suburbs. Get out there.
Thought about it. Yeah.
Get out there. It's quieter.
I was gonna move to. I don't know how close Salem is, but that was gonna be my plan. Was move to
It's a
Salem.
decent drive.
Is it?
Yeah.
My girl. That's where she wanted to go. So
I'd like to be within like a 45-minute radius. So
Yeah.
we're getting there.
All right.
But
I was talking to him the other night. He's like, I can't get any sleep with this fucking mouse.
it has been brutal.
And I think once he settles in and gets
Talking to him?
no,
John
just to
and I-
see. I had to
on the
text him
phone?
to make sure
No,
Gus.
just DM and stuff.
I was DMing to make sure Gus saying I could come in is real because I never know. I want to make sure.
That's true.
Yeah, I didn't even know if there was a
Gus,
show today.
I respected John out of a lot of the candidates. Like
thanks, man.
From an editing perspective.
Who
I
don't
thought-
you respect out of the candidates?
This guy right here. No, I like Gus.
I told
You
Coleman.
about to say you love Gus.
Who didn't? Yeah, like,
You were about to say that, were you?
It's a
lot of
bromance
them.
going on in here.
I told Coleman he was my pick before I even entered the race. Like I thought he was going to win no matter what.
who didn't you respect, Coleman?
I don't know if there was anyone I didn't respect though.
Who else is there? You respect Mick?
Yeah, to a lesser extent
I get that, though.
than Montante and Gus. I thought that if there was a 2 situation, those 2 would make it a fun,
Yeah.
co-balance. But
How would like wean down to where there was that 1 and 2 spot in the candidate? Like I thought it worked out well.
I think so.
The one
Yeah.
spot there was
Yeah,
2,
kinda.
3 spots. Yeah.
I like Will, but if I had to give a name, I guess Will would be the name because he just kind of vanished and disappeared.
We'll
And
find out Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean,
very
he'll do-
excited. I
he'll do the
like
same
him a
thing
lot.
as always.
He was also most shocking though. Like his from me,
Video was pretty great.
His video was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I'm a local detective here in the Boston area. Just want to give you a heads up on some recent fraud
Sure.
we found in the region. I found out there's a new scam company, and they're writing fake job offer letters in order for people to brag about having, high-paying jobs, mostly from local radio stations. A couple people that we have discovered who are really in cahoots with this company are a fellow with the last name Mutnansky, and another guy with the first name Terrence. Rico.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Not sure if you happen to know these guys, but if they happen to.
Okay. I don't really get that call, but thank you. Were you about to say something, Mayo, before the call or no?
It was great watching him get cut off.
Yeah,
too.
I enjoyed that.
I was like, I will.
Just trying to go with the
Will?
flow.
No,
trying
you had
to-
nothing to say? Okay. Hello.
I remember.
What is it? Go ahead.
Now that you've got your 2 producers, when a guy like Will's coming in, will he be in the 3rd chair or will he be a guest producer, like bringing
he'll be in the
clips
chair.
and? Oh, okay.
No, I mean,
You don't no interest in kind of a rotating. If
We
you
have
get-
2 producers.
did that.
I know, but it was fun. It was fun having.
And we have 2 producers. What is he going to do?
If any guest wants to come in and send stuff, they can send it to us and we can get it queued up.
Like, what's he going to do?
Did Gus just
Okay,
tell?
yeah, all right. I guess.
I don't
Yeah.
understand your
Yeah,
question.
Okay.
Like ideally, yes, I would like Will to have another song to come in with.
Sure.
That'd
Yeah,
be great.
Yeah. Hopefully, he'll come with some ideas.
Okay.
Do it live even.
Hello.
Gus
Drew.
got it, baby.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Mike, the drone guy. How's it going?
Mike, how are you?
Great guy.
Good. All the list drama got me thinking a little bit. Not that we need the Minifans working on another list,
Sure.
but I do think it would be very interesting to get like a top 10, top 20 show moments list of all time. I don't know if that's been done yet, but I was just curious your guys' thoughts on that, especially with Mayo and John in the studio.
Sure. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Go for
Yeah.
it. I'm not. Whatever. People want to do that. That's fine. I feel like we've done. I don't know. Yeah.
That's a fan network thing.
Let's take a break on that for a while.
Yeah.
We just did a list.
I hate this was a tough schedule. Or
It's just
topic point.
So we know what the moments are. Hello. What was the greatest moment show history, Mayo? Go ahead. You're a historian.
Can we come back? Because I really. Well, all right.
Just answer the
You are,
fucking,
though.
just answer the fucking question.
Firing Dave? No. Well, no.
Wow.
You have a way with these producers
really
to
hate
make them
Coleman,
hate
huh?
you.
No, it's
know what?
it doesn't even necessarily mean I enjoyed it. It just means like it's a really unique
To me, the greatest
KMS
moment, the moment greatest for me, if you ask me, and I don't know all the moments.
Oh, the applause.
No, that's not a show.
Plymouth
that's
Pop, as I
That's
call
very
it.
nice. Glad you called that. I think finding like the whole $29,000 saga is my favorite
yeah.
show history.
Yeah.
I still remember exactly where I was when Colleen told me. Exactly in the middle of the street in Lexington, exactly across the street. I could walk you to the spot, and the drama that ensued after that. It's probably my favorite moment. Just the whole thing was very funny.
I think Simon Says could have been up there.
Yeah,
but no one wanted to play ball.
Sometimes you just the instincts are wrong. Yeah. That was probably my favorite. I think.
I was going to say the death of Steve Robinson, just because that really opened the phone calls.
Which one's that?
The one where Steve just sit there for an hour and a half taking call after call about not cutting the audio.
Oh, after the Red Sox
Periscope?
thing?
Yeah,
that was bad. That was. See, I'm not. It makes me. I feel bad now because I did that.
It's uncomfortable to listen.
Yeah. No, listening back, I thought it was still pretty funny. And
Yeah, I know it was funny, but I actually feel bad because I like Steve. Yeah, I know Mayo probably loved it, but yeah,
I did.
yeah. My favorite episode's a Cullen episode.
That's
I know people don't like it, but I don't care.
I love
My
the
favorite-
Cullen
my favorite
episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite episode is.
Well,
Again,
why don't you get to work?
I want to give it. Yeah, I'd have to give it some.
Why don't you guys put together a
The
list?
breathing moment the other day was top
was
five.
You did a good job on that, John. Yeah,
that
good
was
job.
it got crazy views online.
It did.
I wish
Yeah.
I cut it the right way and had to like you hanging up on him.
Well,
I didn't think you would retweet it.
Gus was busy bowling. So.
Don't worry, I'll make your clips.
Hey, that
for
was
you.
a good week for us. We were 4-0 that week.
Yeah.
Shut up, Gus.
You know, one of the biggest Barstool sponsors right now is Bolero.
Yeah.
You should look
is that
into
right?
that. Yeah.
Were you guys playing audio earlier of Clemmer doing a read for them?
Yeah, he was on the rundown and he gave another Dana Beers.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Borrowing from
His own
KMS.
It was kind of pathetic how he snuck it in and he was just like, Minifans? Like, they weren't there to cheer
Gotta
for
get his
him.
own thing going.
I'm with Montante too. Clemmer will tell me you're weird, and that it really rubs me the wrong way.
He says it to you?
Yeah.
He says, to you.
He says,
He'll be
I'm
like,
weird.
You are weird.
No, me. He'll be like, you're a weird guy.
You are weird.
I know, but it's like Clemmer. Who isn't amongst us in this fucking world? Like it's.
Well, I believe Clemmer was proactive about tweeting it out because he doesn't want us associated with that.
I think his mindset was like, I'm going to play this one cool.
Right.
Like,
I agree.
That's why
I like Clemmer. That's not a bad thing, but I think he doesn't want us to be part of it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Did he know about what you and Jeff?
Yes.
That's
crazy.
Sure.
That's pathetic.
That's crazy.
1,000%.
Why hasn't he called in? Why he's just.
I don't know.
That seems unlike him. I would have thought he'd engage and explain.
Maybe he's expecting us to call in.
Call him.
I don't
That's a
want
bad
to.
move.
I don't want. It's
All right, I'll
story's
DM
2
him.
days old.
I'll DM him.
617.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, every time I see Gus's face with that overbite, I think of Louis Skolnick. Are you getting that vibe? Does he look like him a little?
He does look a little bit like Louis Skolnick.
And I'm thinking, you got Gilbert for Coleman.
Right.
You got Montante's Booger.
Yep.
Carano's Lamar.
Yeah, he'd be Lamar for sure. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think who could Rico be? He might be Ogre, maybe.
I could see that.
I don't know.
I could see that maybe. Yeah, I could see that. Great movie. One
But
of my
dude,
favorites, yeah.
maybe for your birthday, have Gus dress up as Louis for your birthday.
I don't think he has to.
We do that?
He looks like him. You're right.
You'd have to shave.
Yeah, I would have to shave.
Thanks, Dan.
Get some glasses.
There you go. Great movie.
I love that movie.
I haven't seen that in forever.
I wonder if that aged well.
Did not.
It
There
does
was
not.
a lot of controversy.
There's a
There's
woman.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
he does
basically
assault her. Well, it is assault her, but it's weird.
You can't do that.
She's into
you
it,
can't,
though.
but you can't.
It's
but she
consent.
didn't consent to have sex
It's
with him.
fucking Revenge of the Nerds.
I'm just
Mayo. Take it easy.
The
We know.
70s were
I'm just
wild.
saying.
That was the 80s.
That's, yeah.
I understand the argument that could be made about it.
But she was in love with him after.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah.
Finger stuff.
She was hot.
She was
Betty
hot as fuck.
Betty was hot.
I love it. He just
She was
goes
hot.
and just looks into their bedroom while they're all just
Yeah,
just like
it's
there's
that
some
stuff.
controversy.
That
I mean,
stuff. But it's still funny.
So
It's
does
80s comedy.
Belushi in Animal House, though.
Correct.
In the tree.
I mean,
Correct.
nerds rule the world at this point. So if anything, it worked.
Yeah, it doesn't even. That wouldn't really even work today because
No,
like,
yeah,
they're kind of
they're the cool kids.
Yeah.
It's like 21 Jump Street. When
Right,
they're just
when they-
It's like Coleman
Yeah.
with
What are you
the
doing?
Star Wars college.
Almost a
like-
little bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have any updates on you and or Jeff and Justin rather? Star
No,
Wars?
Not
No?
well. Once I started bringing stuff to it, it kind of sounded like Jeff was almost like taking over how that was happening. But
That's so Jeff, right, man?
I'll
you can't-
talk
you
to
can't
him
have-
see
you
what
can't have Jeff
where he's at with everything.
Building the
Of course not.
competition for himself.
Exactly. Of course not.
Yeah, it should be Gus. I'll help you, Gus.
Oh, good.
I don't know- I mean Coleman.
Reach
I
out.
keep getting
Gig-
you guys confused.
I do that too. I don't know
Sorry,
why.
Coleman,
That's so sad.
Reach
Sorry.
out to Gig. Gig has a bunch of stuff for you guys, like graphics and stuff.
Oh yeah, did
Does
you
he?
see Gig?
Gig
does
has a
he really
full-size
have-
Han
yeah.
Solo and Carbonite
Oh, I did
statue.
see that.
That is really.
Yeah.
I did ask him to make an image of Jeff and Justin with Kirk in the middle, like with the
Okay.
lightsaber.
I saw it.
Great.
If there was an arena where you guys could have this, his living room would be it because he has
yeah?
a wall of stuff. Like this
That's
is
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Who's going to be Leia in that poster? Isn't she like
Gus.
holding onto his leg?
No, it was actually Ray in the middle, and then
Yeah.
the two on the sides. We had
Hello. What's up?
He tried.
Jesus. Hello.
It's right in the middle.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, the other day when Mutt was in, you guys were talking about mini golf, and he described the course as a paint-by-numbers mini golf course.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to me what the
No,
fuck that
he'll
means?
say things, and I just kind of let it go. Like he wears me out. He just means your basic mini golf course, but he doesn't really know what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like his.
What's that? You hang up on the call?
Yeah.
Okay, they load up?
Mutt is kind of a paint-by-numbers broadcaster.
Yeah, so you hate Mutt.
No, I'm just saying you could easily.
Yeah, I mean, that is.
You could apply it to him too. At EEI, not on KMS.
There was a funny pre-show moment when Mutt was in here. He came in, said hi to me. Coleman gets up to try to give him a dap. Mutt just turns around and walks away from him.
Oh, damn.
He did, Coleman?
Yeah, it was tough.
On purpose?
I don't know.
That's not
I couldn't
like
tell.
him. No
I
way.
couldn't tell.
No
I don't
way.
think it was on purpose,
No
but it
way
was
he would do
very
that
funny
on
for me to
purpose.
see.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I like Mutt.
I like Mutt.
Kirk, would you be mad if I tried to hire Mutt?
No.
No, okay.
That would
For
be
what?
the best.
Your bathroom or something? What's he
no,
gonna do?
like
Mutt consulting?
No, Mutt doing a workshop on like public speaking skills and stuff like that.
Could Mutt come up with
I
six
figured
questions to break the
Boston
ice?
area companies. If I can say, hey, it's taught by Mike Butnansky.
You hire me to do that.
You wouldn't do it.
I would do it for a fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it for like $50,000 a pop.
Yeah.
I
I was
think.
gonna
what
say
would
it's
you-
got a K at the
For a
end.
6-hour day, if I paid you, what's 200 times 6?
1,200.
2,400 a day.
That's 1,200 is 200 times 6, dummy.
That's what he makes
Are
an
you
hour.
sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
$1,200?
yeah, I'll give you $1,200.
No.
6 hours of work.
No, I wouldn't.
John
do
would take that.
that. Sure, he would. Good for him.
Yeah, that's like
Mutt
triple
would
my
take it.
salary.
Mutt would definitely take that.
And I think area companies in the Boston
Sure.
area,
Go for it.
People
Yeah,
love
I'd be
Mutt.
happy if he could do that.
You
Sure.
can-
Yeah.
What are you gonna be mad at you for? I'd be
I
happy.
don't know.
for
I
him.
Just say I'm Mutt. I'll just say
just
I'm
wanted
Mutt.
to check with Mutt's.
Is that an official
superior.
offer?
Fucking
No, it's
horses.
just an idea I had, just a thought.
He would definitely do that.
He'd be good at it.
I don't know if he'd be good at it, but
Like the other day when he said, "Oh, it's in all caps because that makes it easier to read." That's like public speaking 101 stuff. I was like, "Good for you, Mutt. That is a
you
good."
need to pay somebody to tell
very
people
good-
that
You'd be
the
Kirk,
caps are bigger than
Kirk,
smaller.
you- yeah,
Menners
just-
even knows
hey,
that.
People
Yeah.
sometimes people don't know what they don't know.
I don't follow much, but does Mutt get to shoot the horses when they need to die?
Yes, he takes care of
That's
that.
what, that's the real sport for him.
Yes,
That's fucking awesome.
if he can get a few dollars, go for it. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's John Peltier.
Hey, John, how are you? Peltier. Okay, hello.
Hey, Joanne and I did the 69 the other day, but I'm not sure if we did it right. Was I supposed to be on bottom?
That's the 96er.
I don't know that, John. Yeah, I'd have to see you guys do it.
Joanne, she didn't like my droopy ball sack in her eyes.
All right, John. Thanks for the call. Hey, John was not bringing it the other day. I have to say. I don't want him to be mad, but he was not bringing it the other day.
All right, never mind.
Oh, what? Go ahead.
I don't think the physics made. I think that joke would make sense if John was on top.
I wouldn't really worry about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that same thing, and
Yeah.
that was my instinct.
I mean, it's.
Oh, you're
gotta get
welcome
the
for
physics of
brokering
it
that
right.
piece for you.
Yeah, thank God. Got the appearance out of it.
Yeah.
Jesus. But John, he's like a mascot. He's good to have around.
I felt the
It's good for
same
chemistry.
way.
I love
Like
John.
Peltz is too good of a guy to lose. Like we're bad people if we lose Peltz.
I didn't really understand. I still understand it, but whatever. He was. I get it. He was sensitive. It happens.
It breaks people.
Ketamine.
It does. It's true.
Hell of a drug.
It's insane. He's on ketamine. That's like
That's
a K-hole,
troubling.
like
That's
rave drug.
Yeah.
Very troubling.
And just the way you dropped
I think
it.
you have to do it in a controlled environment, though.
He's like, I don't drink, but I do ketamine.
Wild.
It's like I try heroin sometimes.
Jesus. Hello.
Kirk, it's Dan. What's up?
Dan, what's up, buddy?
I want to talk to that mole face fuck, Andy Mayo.
Sure, go ahead.
Andy, how are you not going to put me on that list anywhere?
Well, you stink, Dan.
Yeah, you'd be in the conversation for callers.
Yeah.
Certainly for callers. You're
You put Gibbs
relatively
on the
new.
list and Laura Lynn.
Yeah. That's okay.
Relatively new.
Yeah. How long you been calling in? A year?
Not that long, Dan.
No.
You're new to the show.
Plus, you got an ego on you.
I'm not that new to the show, and my just
It's not all about
overall
you, Dan.
persona is fucking huge.
Where's
yeah.
that, Dan? Dan, why does your own foreplay team, they don't want you on your trivia? They're doing this. I saw they're doing these wacky stuff with Jersey. You're never part of the
Because
show.
I'm out with PGA Tour. I'm out with PGA Tour pros partying and fucking banging chicks all
Oh, I
day.
know. I didn't realize that. That's different.
All right, you're in the toughest.
I mean, you're upset. I saw Lurch was out there with those guys the other day. You weren't there. You were complaining
I don't
about
talk
it.
Don't say that name around me. Don't say that name around me.
I saw you complaining in trivia that you're not part of the podcast at all. Why is this happening? What's going on? Script's over, Dan?
Talk to Mayo.
Script all done or no? Goodbye, Dan. See you.
Yeah, fuck you, moface.
I don't know. Hello.
I hate Dan Rappaport so much that I hate that caller.
I know. I hate Rappaport, but
It feels like you're really yelling.
He's
at me.
good
addicted
at
to
it.
hating him, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Hello.
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 Whoa.
I have a question for Kirk, and I have 2 questions for Andy Mayo.
Okay, go ahead.
Kirk, do you think the Abel brothers like to jerk each other off or no?
I bet you the Abel brothers have experimented with each other sexually at some point in their lives, even as young children, which is fine. That's very healthy. Well, not that healthy, but I think they've done it.
It's territorial.
Yeah.
Andy,
Yellow.
do you like to do you like to lick your daughter's vagina on a regular basis or no?
No, Kevin.
Second question.
Shoot.
Do you think Tim and Ken secretly wants to stroke your cock or no?
No, I don't. But I do think there's an affection there. But I think it's strictly platonic.
Yeah, you guys are just friends.
It's a lot of mutual respect.
Those
yeah.
are important questions. I'm
Yes.
glad you asked them. Yeah.
Can I ask Kevin a question?
No, you may
What
not.
the
No, you. What the fuck is wrong with
Well,
you?
I need to
hoping you
figure
would.
out if he's frequented Wilmington Town Council
but,
meetings.
but do you know how the show works, you dummy?
Is that a question?
70-year-old man.
Jesus Christ.
I love Kevin. Like
He's the greatest.
on a regular basis.
I mean,
It's the wording. It's
specific.
just
Yeah.
No, it's the pause. It's
Yeah.
Since being here, he's probably been my favorite.
loading your sentences at the end with people's daughters' vaginas.
I mean, I
is
find
just-
that's really, if somebody asks you on the street, that'd be an inappropriate question.
Yes.
But the way he asks it, I think, is it's worth a conversation.
And I can't. And in real life now, if anyone ends a question,
Did you say
with,
yes or no? I didn't even hear.
I said no.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear. I just
Write that down.
No, I'm
Want
glad
that on the record.
I
Want that on the
appreciate.
record.
I appreciate that you want to
Yeah,
clarify.
clarify,
that. But in real life, if anyone ends a question with or no now,
no.
I can't. I start like laughing to myself.
Yes, you had some
It's just
horrible
funny.
or no take at one point. I forget what it was, but it was endless.
I won't even-
Typical Mayo endless one. Hello. One or two more. I can't handle this. Hello.
917. All right, I forgot that.
Boo. Callers have been weak lately. Thank God we have people like Kevin.
I know. Yeah. Very hit or miss. I mean, very good or very bad.
Kevin has to reach the back of the closet for those male daughter vagina questions.
He's got a theme.
Fucking someone's got to show up.
Hello.
Hey, I got a question for Kirk.
Yes.
Do you consider the show a podcast that also streams on YouTube, or a YouTube show that also gets posted as a podcast?
It is a podcast.
All right, so follow up on that. Any podcast that I listen to that incorporates live video is terrible in podcast format. I know you guys had mentioned possibly starting to do that.
Okay. What do you want me to say to that? I'm confused. You're saying we shouldn't do that?
Yes.
Okay. I you know me. I don't think I'll be doing a lot of that. Like I don't see anything right now, so I'm not going to be reacting to anything.
Well, I know it was mentioned on the show.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't worry about that. We won't be doing much of that. Okay. I think you'd like me to, so you can complain about it. But I don't think. Hello.
I didn't even get the point.
I see what he's saying.
I get
Kirk,
it.
have you
but-
started
Sorry. What's that, caller?
Have you started reading Live or Let Die yet?
I have. I'm about like 130 pages in. It's pretty good. Have you read it?
Yeah,
It's a little
I'm 80
dense.
pages in.
It's a little
and
dense.
What I love about it the most.
The Saudi history stuff was kind of a slog for me, but yeah.
Yeah, but what I love about it the most is it's not just golf gossip.
Yes.
He's basically Dylan Mulvaney. He is going to destroy the right with this book.
Yeah,
they're going
yeah,
to be so fucking mad.
He is a big
over the
lib.
Trump stuff. In honor of our friend Fred Couples, I'm pulling into Sally's right now.
There
Have a
you
good day, guys.
Thank you. Amen. You like Sally's Pizza? You have it? Either of you guys or no?
I don't know what that is.
I don't think I've had
think so.
Sally's. I have family in New Haven. I've had
Gus, though?
Frank Pepe.
No, I've been Frank Pepe's guy.
Yeah. I'm not a big
I
Frank.
don't like
I'm not a
Frank
big
Pepe's
Frank
either.
Pepe's guy.
Yeah.
The thing is for me in New Haven, like the pizza bar is so much higher than where I live that I could go to the worst pizza place in New Haven and it's so much better than what I get at home. So I don't need to go to Frank's. It's just New Haven pizza is better on its own.
Why is that? I don't think that's true.
I think it's a cultural thing, yeah.
It's the water.
Did you say we're good with calls? Come on, they stink.
Sure.
Did you say pizza?
Huh?
Did you say pizza?
Pizza. Isn't it Frank a pizza?
Uh-oh.
Yes. I brought my own hat today. I'm such a big
Oh,
fan.
man.
Someone give me a hat. Kirk, can I wear your extra hat?
Oh, yeah, Mayo. Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's slice them and dice them, baby.
Oh,
Top
yeah.
10 pizza places in America.
Nice.
I got a good one for this.
I think they need hats to put backwards, too.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I think it should be a team thing. I brought my own.
You have music for it?
Yes, we got some pizza music.
This could be really stereotypical. Yeah, I feel it.
Come on. Fat chef.
It's going to be a controversial list. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Cats and kittens here. All right. The way I do it is, it's pizza at its slices at its best. So there are bad days, but I'm saying for me, if you said 10 pizza places in the world where the pizza's at its very best, number one on the list, there is still nothing better than out of the oven hot. Number one, 2 slices of cheese from Papagino's.
Yeah.
It's number one on the list.
Had it for the first time the other day.
How was it?
It's awesome. I
Where'd
loved
you,
it.
which one did you get it from?
I'm not sure. We just ordered it here. Gus and I shared it.
Where was it from, Gus?
It was just on Uber Eats, just whichever the closest Papa
Which
John's.
one? Which
I don't
one? That
know.
matters to me.
I'm looking.
Waltham? They have a good oven there.
Looking right now.
Did you say the one in Melrose is gone?
Yeah.
I used to go to
that
that one.
Yes. When'd you go there?
My uncle Al lived in Melrose. So
Is he
when
dead?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a list here. I'm fucking.
Sorry.
It
Christ,
was
stupid Uncle Al. This dumb
Lexington
pizza.
Street.
Yeah, Waltham. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good oven.
It was great.
Dumb Uncle Al. Fucking probably molesting you.
No,
while you're eating
come
pizza.
on, no.
That's inappropriate?
Great guy.
Okay. What did he die of?
Actually, he had.
What are you laughing at? So we should have
The
questioned.
music just kicked there and it
got traumatic.
He had Lewy body dementia.
I think we found the new
Which is what
GV bracket.
Robin Williams was diagnosed with.
The Jerry's mom had.
That's what really?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oof.
Terrible. Anyway, number 2 on the. He loved pizza.
Did he? He's
I
a
don't
big pizza
know.
guy,
No,
Al?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't remember.
For Christ's sakes. Okay. Anyway. Well, we're number one, Papagino's.
Yes.
Number 6 is Stella's in Watertown. I'm concerned. I was going to put it higher, but I'm concerned about the new owners. Andy Nolan made me nervous about this. He said the cheese slices have been slower getting out of there. He's had to wait a couple of times. That's all part of it, too. Sort of the atmosphere of it is very important to me. So I'm going to put Stella's in Watertown at number 6. Number 8, my prep school days, Pinocchio's in Northampton, Massachusetts. You guys familiar with that one?
I have never been.
You've never been?
Tell us about it.
Good, solid. I would go there after my shrink. I'd go see my shrink when he would tell me what the movies he rented at Blockbuster. I would have time to kill before the taxi would pick me up and bring me back to Williston. My shrink in Williston, I've told this story before, would talk to me about movies he rented at Blockbuster, and we'd talk about that and stuff. Generally, his overall dissatisfaction with Blockbuster. So that took about half the time.
He had a lot to work out.
Yeah, he did. So it was about him, which is fine with me. But I could walk from there. It was a second floor place. I'd walk down and take a right out of there, down. Pinocchio's would be on my right. I'd get 2 nice big slices of pizza. It was excellent. They had a good Papagino's there too in Westfield, I think.
Perfect.
Number 2, when it's good, I can almost put number 1 is Regina's still. I know it's cliche, but you cannot do better than Regina's at number 2. I will say that right now.
Only one I've had so far.
Number 3, and I could put this at number 1 if you get me in the right place. Ryan Minahan is nodding right now. The Hut. Pizza fucking Hut all day long. I could put that at number 1. The personal pan pizza, excellent.
Excellent.
I'm not counting the breadsticks, but they're excellent. I like it better when they give you a pitcher of soda. They're a Pepsi company, which is not great for me. Same with Papagino's. They switched from Coke to Pepsi. That's bad. Coke with pizza is way better than Pepsi with pizza. That's just a fucking fact. Nobody can argue that. But I'd go Hut 3. 4. Is gone now. I'm going to go with Joe's in Winchester, Massachusetts. They just closed down. They had good big slices. I liked it very much, but they are now expired. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have 5 filled or no?
No, you have
What
1, 2,
numbers do I
3,
have?
4, 6, 8.
Okay, so I still have to do 10.
You have 5, 7, 9, and 10.
5, 7, 9, and 10. Okay. Number 10. Planet Pizza in Greenwich, Connecticut. I like their pizza. It's good. They're also a Pepsi product. Unfortunately, also, they're the one now that it's not the traditional fountain, but it's the one like in the movie theaters you have to press it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are just not as good. They're just not as good.
Freestyle. I think
They're
called.
ridiculous.
They're just not as good.
They're gross.
Why are they? Oh, I know it must be cheaper.
Finicky as fuck.
Huh?
Finicky.
Yes.
Like
it
I'm
could
just
be.
like,
It
it's
could be
too much
It could be
computer.
watery.
Yeah,
It could be.
yeah.
It tastes like it tastes different. I don't know why that is, but that's a bad. So what I do is, I've been there a few times. There's a place across the street. I'll get a can of soda and walk it over there. And I don't give a fuck if they look at me. I'm gonna open this can right in front of you, motherfucker. I'll do it. We're gonna play the pizza my planet.
you
So
put
I'll
the
do
hat
it.
on backwards to do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Bad boy. Come
So I have pizza number 10. What numbers are left?
5, 7, 9.
5, 7, 9. Number 5. And once again, Ryan Minahan, who's watching right now because he's got nothing to do, is nodding away. Wolfman Pizza in North Carolina, which we had this year at the Masters. Fan-fucking-tastic. Right outside of Charlotte. It's too new. I haven't had enough of a relationship with it yet. I would put it even higher, but we just had it twice this year. We had it during the Masters week this year. We were away. So 7 and 9?
7 and 9.
Yes.
All right. No, I don't think so. Nope. Nope. No. No. This is for Kate Minahan. I'm going with a good Domino's.
Oh.
I like Domino's.
Plain?
7 or 9 for Domino's.
9.
New Domino's?
That's it for you, Catester. Old school Domino's.
That's a good. That's a good dad.
Yeah.
We used to have it ordered to school back in the day, and I got a little sick of it over the years.
Yeah, it can. When a good Domino's is good, when it's hot coming out of there and it hits just right, you know,
It's almost Pizza Hut.
Cookie brownie though, elite, very good.
We're talking pizza.
Yeah, but it's part of the
you want me
Domino's.
you want me to talk Cookie Brown? I'll turn my hat around. Are we doing pizza? What are we doing?
We're doing pizza. We're doing pizza.
The fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we
Cookie
doing?
brownie.
You can talk soda when you talk pizza because the two are married.
That's
True.
That's true.
A guy was on Shark Tank the other day. He pitched wine with pizza. And he's like, everybody drinks wine with pizza. I'm like, maybe people do, but it's soda. People drink soda or beer with pizza.
Is that guy a thing now? I got a YouTube ad the other day.
Pizza,
for
yeah. They had a bunch of them in.
He was like clearly a Portnoy ripoff.
Yeah, a bunch at the Barstool offices the other day.
Oh, are they a sponsor? Oh, it's a great. I
don't know. They do. It's
love
great.
it.
But I'm just saying, I don't drink, so I don't know that. I'm a High Noon guy. I drank a High Noon on the way in the car this morning on the way here.
nice.
What
For the
number
brand.
7 is left, Gus?
Number 7 is left.
Last one.
Domino's was 9.
Give me the list so far.
You got Planet Pizza at 10, Domino's 9, Pinocchio's at 8, 6 is Stella's, 5 Wolfman Pizza, 4 Joe's.
It's almost a perfect list so far.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
3 is Pizza Hut, 2 Regina's, 1 Papagino's.
Build this up.
Number 3?
7.
7. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah. I don't have the top one left. Ooh, wow.
Is this Italian?
No, we're on the last one. Need some drama.
It's true.
I want to put a Greek place in the mix. I want to have Greek pizza to have their seat at the table. I don't love Greek pizza, but a good Greek pizza I can run with, but it's got to be just right. I have 2 places in my mind. You know what Greek pizza is?
I don't know what Greek pizza is.
How would you describe Greek pizza, Gus?
It's similar to
greasy,
New
is what
York.
I'd
It's
say.
greasier and a little thicker.
Yeah.
Sweet sauce.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I used to work in a Greek pizza.
Oh, sweet
place, and
sauce?
It's got to be. It's got to be
I
just.
remember
okay.
making
We
the
have sweet
sauce.
sauce.
They have a
It was
different
amazing how much
crust
sugar
too,
went in
almost.
it.
It's almost like a.
It's like a little bit thicker, like a little
Yeah.
more bready
Pan
to it.
fried, maybe?
Yeah,
The bread
there's-
will be the crust will be like browner. You know? Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to think of a
You
good.
usually get more of a crisp
my
from it.
favorite Greek. I'll
Yeah.
go back to Winchester Woburn line. I'll go Andrea's, I guess. Their pizza's good. It's too high. It's a mistake, but I'm gonna put them there because we had a lot of good times there. And the Greek guy would always, I'd order my pasta and he'd know me on the phone and say, extra bread, right? And I'd say,
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yep. So he'd give me a whole extra loaf of bread when I was in high school. I'd have a pizza, a in high school, a whole pizza, an order of spaghetti and meatballs, 2 orders of bread, and apple juice and a Coke.
Jesus Christ.
Keto. Right? That's keto.
Yeah. Well, I was 16. That's like Mayo's order at Subway. Let me hear it.
Number 10, Planet Pizza.
Yep.
Number 9, Domino's.
Yep.
Number 8, Pinocchio's.
Yep.
Number 7, Andrea's.
Yep.
Number 6, Stella's.
Yep.
Number 5, Wolfman.
Yep.
Number 4, Joe's. Number 3, Pizza Hut. 2 is Regina's. And number 1, Papa Gino's.
That's a perfect list.
It's a great list.
That's a perfect list. It's fucking exciting. Take my hat off. That was a perfect list.
Should the distinction be
That's
made
gonna
on
be
the
trending.
list that it's old Domino's? I feel like that's worthy of.
I would put Domino's parentheses 1986 end parentheses.
Okay.
That's when it came to Winchester and was a phenomenon because we never had delivery pizza in our town.
Yeah, that was their thing. Yeah.
Changed everything.
Yep.
Changed the whole world.
What do you think about the Noid that they used to have?
No,
I hate
I'm not in the trickery. I'm with you. Just give me the pizza. Give me the pizza.
Noid?
Pizza Hut is fantastic.
You don't remember? You don't?
No.
Oh yeah, you're young.
I'm
the
a young
Noid was
man.
like. What the fuck was the
Yeah,
Noid?
It was like a little
wrong
annoying
in a
guy.
trivia question once, I think.
Yeah, it did.
was,
come,
yeah.
it did come up.
Which I
What
didn't
was
do,
he?
which I
What did
didn't
he
today.
do?
He was just like kind of had like rabbit ears and like a red
He's
suit.
annoying. He's annoying.
That's it, Gus. You could.
I remember it was avoid the Noid.
Maybe Gus is the noise.
Yeah, honestly, we should get you this little.
Are you
costume.
dressing up for Halloween, Gus? We were doing a live Halloween show. You dress up on Halloween guy, you have to be.
Am I now?
No, in general, are you?
In general, I mean, I've done it every year. I was Steve Irwin.
That sounds like a yes then, Gus.
I've done Steve Irwin's ghost the past 3 years. My dog.
By the third year, was that not a tired joke? I mean, the
It
first
was
year
just all my dogs have stingray costumes, so they were all stingrays, and I was Steve Irwin.
That's topical.
Yeah.
Did you have them run all
Why
over
don't you try
you
a
at the
different
end
one?
of the day?
Why don't you maybe try a different one this year?
I'll try a new one this year.
It's my birthday.
It is. We've talked about
It's
some
my 50th
ideas
birthday
already.
celebration.
Yeah.
What's that?
We've talked about some ideas.
Okay. And anybody who likes things on pizza, you're all psychopaths.
Domino's is the only place I do like stuff on their pizza.
Cheese pizza is the only pizza you can
It
have.
is. It's true.
I know you do. You probably put dumb shit on it because you're dumb.
Back when I could eat regular pizza, I loved cheese pizza. When I eat gluten-free pizza, I have to put stuff on it because it's so bad. I need the additional flavor, and I don't even eat that anymore.
People put pineapple on their pizza. They're
That's
nuts.
Yeah, I don't like that. Or like
okay,
Thanksgiving
but-
pizza
yeah.
or baked potato pizza.
Jesus.
Pie gosh.
Big ziti.
Pepper and onion, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, mushroom.
Broccoli? Fucking you avoid broccoli.
Yeah.
I can do broccoli.
Mainly cheese, but like an occasional sausage or buff chick. I'll do.
Oh, a buff chicken pizza is good.
But mainly cheese is the way to go.
Vomit.
Steve would get like artichoke, right?
Steve brought in, it's not in my top 300, Portland auto pizza from
Yeah.
Portland. I did not love it. He brought in, it's big chunks of the tomato within not a lot of cheese. I hate that. Give me the cheese.
That's a big thing around us is that like grotto pizza where they put the sauce on top too.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna put I should put Stromboli's and Bill Ricca as well. Honorable mention. I love their pizza. That's good. Anyway, I don't want to piss people off. I feel like Portnoy now. I get where they're coming from. I feel bad.
Might ruin these businesses.
All right. So anything you guys need to promote? You two?
No.
Producers, my producers. I mean. No?
No, nothing as of right now. Submit those.
Do it.
For the At a Theater Near Me candidates if you want to be a part of it. Submit by Tuesday.
What if I told you I had an adopted Colombian boy named Jay? Me and B.A. did a show last night. And we're like, maybe we'll put up a third competitor to them and we'll use Jay.
That'd be fine.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
I don't think he's gonna make it every day.
Oh, we'll get him there.
You think so?
I mean, he lives on the streets. He'll be.
That's
we'll
true.
Get him there.
Yeah,
Don't
what
worry.
else to do? And then you boys want to promote.
No.
The network, of course. Mike and the Minifans tonight,
Tonight, yeah.
and Shiz at the Rizza documentary, and shout out Jay's Nana who just died. R.I.P.
She did?
It's just the other day.
Of shame?
Yeah, that's right. I don't even know if she really.
She must just call it a day.
A white woman.
Looking at it.
It's another
Jesus.
one. Yeah.
His grandmother died?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, he doesn't want to hear that. He said.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Whatever you want. Whatever makes Jay happy, I'm happy. Well, thank you, boys, for coming. We'll be back Sunday night with Will.
With Will. So
Will,
excited.
Mike, and who knows? Anything else from you, Gus?
I got a DM that from Dudek Bowling Alley to the Papa Gino's in Warren is 3.2 miles, so potential 5K run.
Okay.
From the bowling alley to Papa Gino's.
How's that run?
It's actually not bad. You just run straight down, and I know a bunch of side streets, so we don't have to close any main roads off.
Okay, you get to work on that.
I can get to work on that. If that's something that interests you, I can make that happen.
Wow. Thank you, Gus. I will think about that.
That's what he does.
Over the weekend. All right, we'll see you guys. St. Boys, thank you very much. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon. Welcome
Thanks,
here
Kirk.
anytime. Sunday night, we'll talk to you guys. And goodbye.